I mean, would you have me any other way?
I don't think we can.
Yeah, exactly.
It's actually been like a month and a half.
Yes.
Damn, don't say that.
And for the sake of that, I will have everyone go around, say your name, your character, and your level. Or class if you want. Just information, basic information. So, we're starting now. Hi everyone. It's been a while. But we're gonna get back into it. I'll do a recap here real quick, but just so that we can catch everyone up once again. I'm Jay, and I will be the dungeon master for the foreseeable future. Mots.
Oh, why would you go to me?
I'm
first?
starting from
I
the bottom.
laughed, isn't it? You're an ass. All right. Hi, I'm Mutz. I play a tiefling bard, Lila, and we're level 4.
Cool.
Hello, I'm Coolasus. I play a barbarian. Just a warrior. That his name changes, so just keep up.
His name's Darian. His
Damien?
name's Darian.
Is it though?
During
it though?
the introduction.
Is it
Come
though?
on.
It's like Damien or something.
Yeah, it starts
For
with
the-
D.
It's Darian, guys. Leave it to no.
I'm also grumpy at everyone in the party except for no fucking Mutz.
Lila.
That one too.
Squiggles.
Wiggles.
She doesn't know who he is.
Well, yeah, true. Like that's
He's
right. Uh-oh.
We can't
is this
hear you
thing
now.
broken?
It's broken again.
Broken.
Maybe he just got up to get like a drink or something.
Cool, you
Maybe
want
he's
to
just
take this
playing
one?
his character properly.
That's what we just said.
Like, settle down. He's doing it right.
That's some commitment. Alright. Can respect that.
Oh, man.
Let's
Come
go.
back around to me in just a moment.
Okay. Yeah,
Malta.
that sounds about right. What? Who's malted? No. Yeah, I'm malted. I play the wizard Zelivit Suchus Navundinia, and I probably spelled part
Close
of that.
enough.
Or spelled. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I pronounced part of that wrong, and I'm the one that came up with it, guys. Think about that. So I expect no one to pronounce it properly. That's why they call me Zad or Notebook.
Good. Rev.
Hi, I'm Rev, also known as Vile or Jelly. Yeah, I'm very complicated.
No. You're the conflict of the group.
I am the conflict of the group.
Now, Elf Paladin, level 4.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, all that
Elf,
stuff.
Paladin. Yeah, High Elf, Paladin.
Squiggles.
Oh, and
good belt.
if you want to die, just say crit me.
Crit me.
Good.
Wait, we're talking about real life or? Oh.
I'll never tell.
Ooh.
Squiggles,
Margaret,
circling back around to you.
Squiggles, you're the only one left.
Mutz, go again. Oh wait. Oh shit, I could have done it.
Wait.
I'm
Did one?
Squiggles. I
Yep.
play Patsui, who doesn't know who anybody else is.
At the time in the game.
We'll address that
Yeah.
in the recap.
Yep.
Oh, segue.
Whew. So,
This
previously
time on SotVD.
on Secrets of the Vermilion Depths, our band of adventurers had found themselves going deeper and deeper into this ruin that they had found upon defeating a basic challenge of a trial of yellow, as it was said. They decided to move on forward to find new grounds upon these undiscovered area. Thank you, Malted, for the resub. And then finding themselves in a bit of a scuffle with a gelatinous entity from deepest depths of a unknown well, of which was swiftly taken care of by very gracefully yeeting a power prism into it and ending the encounter but also finding themselves a different version of that same item, of which the nature is unclear to all, and carrying it along. After various different experiments, the sound went off again. After various different experience with said item, they decided to keep on going. Now finding themselves through a hallway on which our wood elf druid decided to take upon himself to search inwards for answers towards this unknown darkness that prevents their vision. And in doing so, he may or may not have tapped into things that are far beyond his potential of dealing with. And consequences were taken into consideration, and he may now not know who he is or many of his compatriots, but a bit of hope still holds, as he does somewhat recognize the person which he is so bound to, which is Lila. And now, with the help of the notes that Zad has been taking along their journey, they're attempting to reignite his lost memories, to hopefully getting back to what he used to be, or at least functioning order. And this is where we find ourselves, where sit around in a circle, and Petui is sitting on the ground alongside Lila with the notebook in his hands, being taught through the parts in which are most important and most relevant to him. It might take a while, though. And the stage is yours. You may do as you wish.
So, he decided to search inwards?
Okay. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna mute
Sorry.
myself. Just gonna. You.
I wasn't ready for that.
Oh my god.
Right, anyway.
Darian's gonna again just wait in the corner, wait up for the side, because he is very frustrated with the situation. He already had just let Vile have it for having to fight people on two fronts, and then a third competitor from our own party attacks him. He's not having a good time.
That's right, y'all had your little tussle under the moonbeam.
That
I'm
sounds
currently
really
reading-
romantic.
I'm currently reading Malthier's notes, or Zad's notes.
Yeah, Squiggles, or Petui, is reading my notebooks that, at least the stuff that involves him, that I handed him.
If I recall, I was sat on the ground with Petui kind of leaning on him, just kind of humming, trying to instill some sense of comfort into this situation that's a little fucked for both of us.
Do I need to roll a insight check to see whether I believe these notes or not?
Sorry, say that again? Do you need to roll an insight check for what?
Would I need to roll an insight check to see whether I believe these notes or not? I was I feel like I know the young lady next to me humming, but I feel like I could trust her, and I feel like if she trusts everybody else, then I should trust everybody else. But I don't know if in character I should question the notes or not.
I think it'd be fair for you to roll an insight check, but you can roll with advantage because of the book, the notebook.
Okay.
Temp account, hello, what? Oh,
That's
I
Rev.
see.
Yeah. Check
I
your
didn't fully.
things. I don't know why my bot is doubling up. My alert box is doubling up on its sound. It's been doing that for the past week. I have no idea how to fix that. I don't care. It's nice hearing it twice.
Do you have 2 instances of it in your OBS?
Nope. Just one.
Um.
Oh, fuck. Right? What is your insight?
Terrible.
Not a
Fucking
high
terrible.
DC either, so it's +5.
So 13, 12.
Well, I'd say with a 12, it's not so much that you don't believe them, it's more that you're having a tough time grasping at a personality that has been written in a book that is from someone else's perspective.
Yeah.
But it's still, you don't distrust them because it's obvious there's evidence. It's just difficult to put everything together.
Now I have another question about this, which leads to his note.
Yes.
As I'm reading his notes, I would assume, and correct me if I'm wrong here, is that somewhere in those notes shows the importance of the staff to me. Now I I got rid of that knowledge when I made the trade with the hag.
Yes.
Would that cause me to find importance back in the staff again?
No, because it would be a part of the hags deal. It's a different thing entirely. There would be a lot.
That would, you wouldn't find yourself having any feelings towards that specific part of the notebook. It
You just be
doesn't
like, oh,
spark
okay.
anything. Yeah, it's just, that's the same as the rest.
Okay, I was just curious.
Yeah.
There's
Good looking up.
no reason.
Who did I swing at first? I said this as I point, or who did I attack first as I look around?
Nobody
I'm gonna-
remembers.
You shot
Me.
a
It was me.
fireball around the corner.
It's always
Yeah.
me. What do you mean?
Oh, okay.
Alright, I'm gonna turn towards him. Let me see if I can turn real quick.
Very nice.
Well, it is my deepest apologies for hurting an ally, I suppose. I don't recognize you, to be honest.
Don't get too cocky. Didn't hurt that bad.
No, fair point. I'm apparently worn out from something that happened earlier and kind of weak right now. I guess it's a good thing you fought me on a down day.
So you don't remember any of us, or anything in general? What do you remember?
I remember my name and some key points in my life, but I don't remember anything that has to do with y'all. But I motion my head towards the side. The young lady here seems to have some type of I don't know. It's a weird. What's the word of it? I'm drawn to her for some reason.
Oh,
And I'll
you
flash a
remember how to
childish
use your own
smile.
spells, I see.
That's something that comes kind of instinctually to me. I guess when you say there's a fight or flight, I guess I fight.
To be clear, you started the fight.
Oh yes, yes, very much so. And I know at this point I would not have won.
Ah, at least you're still grounded in reality, I see.
The
And I'm gonna slap
last,
you on the shoulder and laugh.
I'm gonna crack a grin. The last thing I can remember is I'm peering into the darkness and from there I don't know what happened next. I don't really remember much.
if memory serves, there's a puppet that sashed you about sticking with us. Apparently, you didn't remember that even when you had your memories.
With Solara, I'll say, I feel like that quite a few of us have spoken to. No, I don't remember that. Never mind. Never mind.
Retracted.
Retracted.
It's fine.
So wait, so I forgot who Lila is, and Lila forgot who I am, correct?
Yes.
Correct. So I don't remember my scolding you.
So for all, okay.
It's all redacted in your mind. Just like a black spot over the part where Patui's supposed to be there.
Just
I
noticed
will
it then.
chime in nonetheless with Solar. I'll say, I can think of a few members of the bag who would get rather vocal about any problems in the group. So I suppose that's not too surprising.
Add a character question for Lila.
Yo.
So at this point, would your puppets remember something you wouldn't?
No comment.
Exactly.
That is
So
for
you
him
also
to know,
don't
for you to
remember
find
the
out.
reason we're here, right?
He does not.
Repeat last.
All right, Squiggles. Damn, getting the names wrong. All right, Patui. The reason why we're here is we're looking for the world's largest preserved pair of nuts.
I turn and raise an eyebrow.
You're like reading the book. It clearly says something different.
Write that down.
Surely you jest.
Well, obviously. But we do have a reason for being here. Can you read and walk?
Yes, I can.
I suggest we try to continue our mission and keeps Patui here somewhere as safe as possible while he's able to, so he can try and catch up with some information about what's going on.
Indeed. Now,
As Lila
if
probably as well, but Patui seems to have lost more information than she has, so I think he's first.
I'll look to Solara, nod. Solara will carry on with that. And if I may, it seems this may have been some kind of recurring problem, if Mr. Darian's words are to be taken correctly. So whatever you did that may have caused this, please refrain from making stupid decisions again.
I don't think I'll be peering into the darkness much more here in the coming days.
He peered into the abyss, and the abyss took something.
Yoink.
Well, I hope that I can believe you on that.
I'm gonna lean over and whisper, based on the past we've had, don't believe it.
So
But do you want to venture further into this dangerous dungeon?
I believe we want to continue around the corner that we've partially scouted.
Yeah, but who's gonna carry the giant orb now?
You can carry it. It's just a burden. I'm pretty sure Darian can definitely lift it.
I'm not getting paid enough for this shit.
You're getting paid a lot.
Not getting paid enough is what I said. Oh, that you remember.
I'm gonna be next to the orb so I can use the light to read the book or the notes.
The orb does not emanate light. Remember that.
So then I'm gonna light a finger.
orb,
I'm gonna light a
the
finger
prism.
on fire to read the book.
Very nice. That
You
works.
have dark vision, don't you?
He sets the book on fire.
Like you should be able to see well
yes.
enough to.
Dark vision. Yes, I have dark vision, but dark vision does not discern
Just-
detail. It's just outlines and
Okay.
grays
black and
blacks
white. Yeah.
Well, read your fucking book and be quiet.
Alright.
Vile, would you like to be our watcher in the back?
Sure.
Or
Yeah.
okay.
If I'm carrying this, I am not
Yeah.
going in first.
Thing is, we only have 2 people that aren't busy that have some kind of vision that helps them see in this.
If you like, I could take point.
So I
think
guess
that would be
yeah.
wise.
I'll keep an eye behind us.
Yeah.
Fuse to device.
And then I'll kind of stick in between everybody
I will nod.
with Patui, so I can try and be wherever I need to be. Oh wait, I technically have dark vision through the bat.
Is the bat here?
And do
Yes,
you
it's
remember
out
what
my
happened
head.
last time you went into the bat?
Oh yeah.
When I got
Well- Sorry, go ahead.
You do know that other characters also have dark vision. Dark vision doesn't help
Yeah.
against this darkness.
well. Oh, it was the blind sense. Yeah, and that shit didn't work out well anyway. Either way, we're in a decent
Moving
group
forward.
here.
Very well. As you continue to move forward, now that you're uninterrupted, looking up ahead, you do see that the whatever room is forward, past this hallway, there is a little bit of light that comes from the left side of your periphery. Yeah. And can you all can you bring your minis over here?
I got it.
Someone's like, yep. Thank you.
Thank you.
Where do you want him?
1 second. Just do that.
Oh, here. I'll
Alright,
put him down up here, and you can put him where you like.
Alright.
I've kind of put them down on top of a bunch of
Yep.
shit actually. Here, I'll move them again. And I still got them highlighted. Alright, that'll help.
Appreciate it. There you go.
Table's a little cluttered.
Son of a.
Hey,
That's.
that made the table disappear and then reappear. Oh, it's gone again?
Alright. Can you not see the.
I can
Table?
see the map.
Okay, good. Alright. The light that you see is. Right. Where's. Just.
Dean.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Would there be any bioluminescent flowers where I come from?
I would say possibly. I don't know exactly what you intend with it. Depends a lot.
That's just a question I have for something later.
Alright.
I just wanted to ask before I forgot.
Go. Let me do this. Go on. Move forward. You move as you wish. Map is active.
Wait, the point man is vile.
I'm gonna start there. I see the light. I don't know if I want to head towards that way. I kind of want to see what's more towards the right, to be honest. I'll turn around towards the group and ask, would you like to go towards the light or towards the right?
It's only a few steps down. I would leave a convenient illuminated place to leave the prism for now while we explore.
Or maybe we can possibly make camp as well. Let's go to the light.
Alright. You start moving forward towards the light. I'm gonna need perception checks all around.
If I remember correctly, no one's allowed to touch my dice, especially Darian.
I'll touch your dice, all right.
Oh no.
My perception is 9.
Oh wait,
Good.
no. I think the exception was Darian, because I think he's the only one that rolls.
I think it was Moss.
Or what?
I think it was me.
No. Mott's was definitely not allowed.
I wasn't allowed to touch your crit dice. I think
Yeah,
everything
you're
else
not
is
a-
fair game.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. We'll do that.
Nice.
I don't remember
Pretty high
anything, but I
rolls.
sure as heck can see, or at least hear.
What did Vile get?
No one rolled for him yet.
I'm about to roll
Right.
for him. I gave up. I stopped waiting. 13. What's your perception, Vile?
Plus 20.
No, sorry, I have to open it. Oh, my perception's +5, yeah.
So
18.
18.
Pretty good.
18.
So, as you step closer to this, you see the walls in here compared to the rest of the this ruin that you have found. They seem to be very well adorned. The inlays within the bricks seem to be golden themselves. There is up ahead where you see the light. There seems to be an indentation within the wall, almost like an alcove, where you see sticking out a disc, a plate-like item that is around 5 feet wide, and you see two massive metal bars sticking out of it, almost like handles, and on top of it you see that is burning a bright yellow flame.
You're yellow.
If I make it out.
So clearly there's something there. We should probably check the room out. See if
I would
it's
like
safe
to
enough to rest in.
I would like to investigate the thing that you're talking about.
Alright.
Don't
And-
touch anything.
I'll
Two
also
walked up to it.
go with and investigate as well.
Sure.
Don't touch anything.
You giving me advantage?
I'm very hurt.
Oh, man.
I'll
Thank you.
investigate by myself.
Well, I guess I needed it. That should be plus like 6 or 7. What is it? Where's my investigation? Plus 7. I think it was an 8. So 15. Yeah, 8. So 15. 15 investigation.
Alright. Upon further investigation, both Mott's and Lila, looking,
Mott's and Lila, that's right.
Zed and Lila,
Perfect.
let's rewind. Zed and Lila, you look onto this
And Lyle.
disc-like entity, and you see that there is nothing actually fueling this flame. It just seems to be burning gently atop of this disc, and upon peering a bit closer into that flame itself, you see writing just now and again spark up bright, and taking a brief moment to attempt to read over it, you recognize it as the same as you found upon the yellow brazier.
Except this time we
Forgive
can't
me,
just
it's
read
been
it.
a month. Did we take a short rest after we ended, or no?
You did not.
After we ended, no.
Okay. I'm going to suggest again we take a rest, because I've literally fought party members and I'm tired.
I mean, a short. What? How long of a short rest are we talking?
Enough
30
for
minutes.
a short rest.
Just an hour. It's a short
30 minutes
rest.
to an
So
hour.
then I benefit from nothing.
I'll take
You can
a
spend
turn,
hit dice to
actually.
heal.
I will agree.
What'd you say, Matthew?
and-
I'm not sure you're totally right there, Michael.
I don't get spell slots back on a short rest.
No, you don't get spell slots back. No.
Okay,
Well,
Yeah,
one
and a
does
short rest
that.
is more for healing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can
Yes, you're
get one back, but that's
warlock.
because I have a feat. If we're taking a short rest, I'm getting that one back.
Alright, so I gotta roll.
I used
10.
my class feature, calling it for rule's sake, arcane recovery. Short rest to recover one spell slot no higher than half wizard level, or level 5, I believe.
Okay, so you all are
So-
taking a short rest.
Well, yeah, we're gonna take a short rest, but as we're doing, if Lila could play us a song.
I'm not taking a short rest. I
Wait,
don't need
what
to.
level are we?
4.
4.
Could you
Okay.
play me a song while I rest?
No.
So I'm
I need-
able to.
I'm
ahead.
aware, Kulu. Lila's not in the mood.
Yeah, neither am I.
I know exactly what you want. Sorry.
I can't help heal you. I can rub your back with my mage hand and you not know who's doing it.
Hmm.
How's that sound, Kulu?
That sounds
You want
like
that
help.
to happen in game? You want a back rub that you have no clue where it's coming from?
You're all just short resting by the this
Oh.
claim.
Sorta. I am going to sit there for way longer because if the group moves off, that's fine. I just need to. I need to go into trance and look inward.
Again? Alright. Very good.
No, not doing that. I need to do. I'm taking a 4-hour
worry.
trance to
Yeah,
get some of my spell slots back because combat wise, I am nothing right now.
that is 4 whole hours.
Oh lord.
Also, per like game rules, you can only benefit from a long rest once every 24 hours, and we
Yeah.
benefited from a long rest like 3 hours ago.
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
just a short rest for now until you're truly exhausted or it's been enough time.
It's been like a month. What do you mean?
Have you all rolled your hit dice?
I don't
The ones
think
that
I
are
needed
taking a
any
short rest?
healing. I just took my arcane recovery. I think I'm full health.
I might need a roll. I think I need a roll.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're on 25 right now out of 34.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so let me go pull up the game. Because you can see it, what I'm looking at in the game, but I'm not looking at that right now.
So the ones that are not taking a short rest, what are you doing while during this hour that they've decided to hunker down and take care of their wounds?
Now,
Keep
you
reading.
were talking about the text in like the flame.
Mm-hmm.
You said it was the same as before. Now, you just mean like the exact same text, or it was like
Yeah, it's the exact same text that you
Okay.
found upon the yellow brazier.
Okay.
You
Real
said
quick.
that there's nothing fueling this fire.
Yep, there's nothing. That's what me and Lila and Vile were able to determine.
Can
You
I
are.
stick my hand? Can I stick my hand above the fire to feel if it's hot?
It's a little bit tall and slightly further away. You would have to kind of climb onto it to.
I will climb onto it and
my-
reach my hand in.
I'm gonna
Yeah, go ahead.
not
Step
take a
back.
short rest. I'm gonna grab your like arm as you go to do that, and with Slur I'll say, I believe we agreed on not doing anything stupid.
Okay, is it giving off heat?
He stopped you. She stopped you.
No, I'm talking about from where I'm at, where he
From
stopped
where
me. Is
you're
it giving
at,
off heat?
you feel a little bit of warmth from it, yes.
Okay.
Wow. He was ready to climb up on this thing, and with one simple question, he prevented the need for it.
Well, I wanted to see if I could grab the fire. If there's nothing feeling it, maybe it's not hurtful.
So your idea for figuring that out is to hurt yourself if it is hurtful.
I reached my hand in the last fire pyre to pull out a flaming sword.
And took damage.
Yeah.
You don't remember that?
Yeah, yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's true. That's true.
Don't
He's
remember
just
that.
gonna touch the fire because
No.
he likes fire.
I don't remember people that are important to me and events that involve events with. I don't remember people that are important to me. It's not that I forgot events that happened. It's just as if they weren't there.
You forgot quite a bit because it wasn't. Like I said, when I rolled the die to see who you forgot about yourself. Therefore, you forgot about everything that was attributed to yourself. So your experiences, those are gone.
Okay, so if that's the case, then I just need to play dumb right now.
You have instincts because your brain is still active.
Touche.
Alright.
Are we able to pull this? Okay, not able. Is this thing big enough that it would take more than what we have people currently available to pull it?
It would take 2 people to pull it, you think?
You know, we've been walking around the darkness with this orb thingy over here. Why not bring the fire with us?
Has 30 minutes elapsed?
How do you expect us to do that?
Yeah, we could drag it.
That
Just drag it.
I still
That's
need to
not-
figure out.
That's not a bad idea. Believe it or not, that does not sound like a bad idea. There does seem to be something of a path, and a lot of the riddles and tricks of this place have been about the fire leading the path. So if we were to drag it along the way, perhaps we could unlock more secrets of this place.
Maybe a secret door with
Maybe.
treasure.
Out of character, real quick. I still haven't found out what Rev's hit die are, so I can roll his hit die for him and heal
Pretty
him.
sure it's a D10.
I've been trying to ask for a while, but
The paladins have a D10, I think.
I couldn't even think about that. Oh. Yeah, but what's his con modifier? 2.
I thought it was +1.
It's +1.
Yeah, it's a D10 for paladins. Who is paying attention
perfect.
to the
I had
prison?
to expend 2.
What was the question, Jay?
Who's paying attention to the prison?
Isn't Lila holding us?
Yeah, you got the prison, boy.
Where would you have put
what?
it down? You
It's the
carried
big
it.
rock.
It's the
Oh,
big one,
Yeah, I put it down next to me.
You notice that the prism is, instead of white, it is now shining yellow. Glowing yellow.
Surely everyone around me sees that, right?
Yes.
Okay, I don't know. Hey guys, it's yellow. Guys, the sky's blue.
I'm gonna fully spin around. Look at Darian. A big man.
Yes.
And we
What if we put it in the fire?
I was thinking the same thing.
Oh Lord.
finish the rest and then do that though, because then Darian won't technically get his.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Tall.
wait the rest of the 10 minutes sitting
Well,
here.
this is we can have conversations while
Yeah.
resting, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay, so hypothetically, why don't we put it in the fire?
I'm
getting
with
the
you.
I'm
person
Well,
up to
what
it
if
would be rather difficult. It is quite tall after all.
Well, since I'm not making a short rest, can I like roll it towards the fire to see if it gets brighter? And the moment I see it gets brighter, pull it back. If it does get brighter,
How close are you?
And
We're
Push it.
we're gonna wait.
I'm like,
mm,
We're gonna
when
wait
everybody's
the
done
hour.
with their rest,
Put my hand
when
on
everybody's done, listen, when everybody's done with their rest, I want to like a little kid rolling a big ball.
Mhm.
I want to like slowly roll it towards it, and if it gets brighter, I want to stop.
All right, we'll do that then.
And if it doesn't get brighter, and if it doesn't get brighter, by the time I get like 2 or 3 feet away from it, I'm gonna stop and look at the rest of the party and wait for them. But that's gonna be after everybody finishes their little
Yeah,
short
thank you.
nap, reading, whatever the fuck they're doing.
So,
either way, I have a solution for the fact that it's tall. How tall is it, Jay?
it would be
Approximate.
approximately between 5 to 6 feet from the ground. That's how tall it is.
Okay, yeah, we can solve. That's problem solved. How tall is the roof of the room we're in? Do we know?
You
see
don't
it?
even know. You can't see it.
Even
But
in this
you,
light?
you do know that it's relatively tall from most of
Okay.
the rooms.
It's taller than the light goes up.
Yes.
You know that your bat was able to look down at you.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're good.
Is there anything else that you would like to do before all of that happens? For the end
Yes.
of the rest?
Yes.
Hmm.
I would like to scrounge around my pockets for all my magnificent seeds I have.
Hmm.
And I guess it'd be up to you, but I'm trying to find a seed that has like a bioluminescent like thing to it, and I want to see what happens if I like make it blossom in my hand.
Okay. Hmm.
I would also like to step away from Darian when I do this.
Alright, do so.
You afraid I'm gonna smack you? What's happening here?
Okay. You rummage through your many different seeds that you have guarded along many different pockets, and you find one specific. You do remember this one being called something along the lines of Lover's Pathway. And
Ooh, Avatar
you-
reference?
who knows? You put it onto your hand and attempt to make it blossom, and you do see that the roots themselves, they sprout out from it and capture your entire hand, and the flower itself blossoming upwards, and that gentle glow that it emanates, bluish neon kind of glow. And well, it would be the first time for you now, as before you can catch it properly, you see that it starts to wither once again, and then it turns to shade and dissipates onto your hand.
I
For
just
some reason-
am disappointed.
All right. So, if there is nothing else that will be done, the half an hour to an hour will have gone by, and you may all receive your various hit points back, the ones that did take the short rest. And is this when you decide to
Test
take
your
the
ball.
prism and
I'm
drag
gonna
it
wait for
onto
everybody.
it?
I'm gonna look at everybody. Are we ready for this, guys?
Begrudgingly standing up, picking my sword up.
Alright.
I guess.
Position yourselves. Where are you positioning yourselves for this?
No, shit. Oops.
I slide under Patui and trip him.
He did the running baseball slide, WWE style.
Are we supposed to be on that side of the wall? I think we're supposed to be over here.
I thought that was just a password.
No, that's on
just
the
a
ground.
password.
Oh, okay.
It lays on the ground, yeah.
Okay.
Right. Are you all positioned where you want to be?
I need to.
Oh,
No.
Go on
Wait,
then.
can the mage hand? Wait a minute. There's
Where,
something I'm
where do
not
you want to
sure.
be positioned, Lyle?
And
Put me next to Darian and in between. Oh, between Darian and Batui. I'll just walk over.
Like in the front? Like this? Right,
Well,
Batui is the one that is going to be
so-
rolling it, so I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of want to be like, I think being staggered and in a way so that he can still roll it past me, but I want to be in front of Batui just in case of anything else.
Alright.
That's fine. Kind of like you're helping guide it towards that way. That way you're slightly ahead of me.
Yeah.
So
I'm not gonna start rolling it until I get the go ahead from Lila, because Lila is who I am more connected to here.
this may be a phenomenal idea or a terrible idea. I'd say everyone make sure you're on the little path. We're either going to regret it immensely or it's going to be vital. I believe there to be no in between. Lila will not.
I regret most of this, so whatever.
And then away we go.
alright.
And I'll start rolling it towards there. I'm gonna go 5 feet with it. Or no, not 5 feet. I'm gonna roll it forward 3 feet.
Okay.
It doesn't exist in this world, it's only 5.
Ain't no half measures. Right, you start rolling it 1 feet, 1 foot, 2 feet, 3 feet. Nothing
change?
happens. No.
alright. Let's do the next option. Darian, you ready?
Wait, what? No, I haven't rolled it all the way up to it yet.
Yeah, it's still.
Alright, then hurry up.
I'm gonna roll it. I'm gonna roll it some more feet forward.
Alright. Keep on rolling, and the next 2 feet, you start hearing from the prism itself a slight hum.
For the tiniest moment, I thought you were just like, from the prism you hear screaming.
And you see
When
the yellow
so when I
color.
hear this and feel this, I'm gonna motion to Mott's to stop.
Who?
Or Vile.
All right, that's
I got
not what I-
everybody's names. I got everybody's names mixed up.
Lila.
I'm
Right.
Lila.
I meant to say Vile since Vile's ahead of me.
Oh.
I'm just gonna be like, whoa, 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 whoa,
I was the
whoa.
one guiding it.
Alright.
But Mott, you were just on his mind.
You
That's
continue on? Or.
No, I stopped.
No, we stop it. Yeah, I was like, we're stopping at that point.
It's the and everything.
Yes.
You know the funny part about this rolling ball plan is it didn't change what the next step was, regardless of the results.
So what's the plan?
Since everybody decided it's a good idea to try to put it in the fire, we're gonna put it in the fire. And I reach over and I touch Darian and I cast Enlarge and say, now put it in the fire.
Okay.
Alright, big fucking Darian. Once again.
Who's Darian?
Big man. Oop,
I'm too big. It's fine.
there you go. He is.
Can I palm it like a
fucking-
basketball now?
You can. It's
I'm gonna
relatively
palm it
easy.
like a basketball.
Alright, you hold it.
I'm gonna move it within 5 feet of the flame. See how it reacts.
Alright. As soon as you get slightly closer to the flames, you see a flash of light coming from the prism. The first instance of actual light emanating from this item, and it suddenly loses itself from your grasp, and it's just floating in front of you, slightly pulsating.
It's doing shit. You want me to hit it?
No.
You see
No.
inside of it, there's what seems to be a symbol. It's just a silhouette that is slightly blurry. It looks like a small metal bar in vertical position, and then 2 others sprouting out from it upwards. Kind of like a tuning fork.
Can I kind of jump up and grab a grab? Oh, you said it's inside of it. Never mind.
It starts to drift out towards you, Darian.
Wait,
Make
where did
sure
it go
it's-
to begin with? Those right next to me. I was holding it.
The prism is now floating in front of you as this somewhat symbol silhouette starts to drift out of the prism in your direction.
I'm gonna yell. Do you want me to grab the ghost tuning fork or nah?
It's in the prism, right?
It's drifting out of the
It
prism
is
at my
drifting
face.
out.
Oh, I thought the prism was drifting.
Yeah, so did I.
Yeah.
Try moving out the way.
How big is this silhouette?
It's well, with your size, it's about the size of your finger now.
Is it gonna hit me in the face if I stay here? Can I move slightly to dodge it?
Sure.
How fast is it moving at me?
Very
Is it like
slowly.
a bullet? I need to know these
Very
things.
slowly.
Okay.
It's drifting
gonna-
towards you.
I'm gonna do my best to figure out what the fuck it is and inspect it.
I
Alright.
think that's the
Touch it
light
with
that's
the
gonna
tip.
light the. I think that's the light that's gonna light the true path, guys.
It gets relatively close to you.
Remember-
I'd say around a foot from
Do I
your
need to go
face,
look up my notes.
and it stops. It's just
Touch it
drifting
with
in
the
the air.
tip.
Move out of the way of it, Mr. Darian.
I'm stepped to the side.
I'm looking up my
It
notes.
Face of the
slowly
universe.
drifts downwards
There's a poem.
and then sits right around here. Oh, wait, that's not the button. There you go. In front of everyone.
Oh, I was gonna say next to me.
Moth, are you trying to find them in your notes too?
Oh no,
You know what I'm talking about, right?
I know what you're talking about.
I think it's important we bring it up, and I can't
Oh, no.
remember where it's at in my notes.
I've been loosely looking at the notes here.
You know, there is light sprouting from it. The yellow light that was from the prism is now gone, and this is glowing. It's still dark, but you see around it there seems to be an ethereal light that envelops it, and it seems to be reaching out towards each one of you.
Like the light
Um,
is?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna step closer to it.
The Brazier
Hold
light,
on.
the way will
Hold,
show.
hold. Before we do anything,
Mhm.
we discussed this prior. Oh Lord, oh God. Zad, did you happen to write down what I? Well, actually, no. That was a group discussion. Zad, we discussed previously the visions when we looked into the prism. Yes, with the colors.
Oh shit.
Did you happen to write down what Patui's color was? I assume he saw something similar.
It was
He's-
green.
You don't remember that.
No, I'm letting you guys know it's green.
You probably read it in the notebook.
Yeah.
Okay.
would've been-
As long
Yeah,
as he
it's
wrote
in
it
the
in the
notebook.
note.
It would have been in the notebook.
Yeah.
Okay,
So then I yell, then I holler out, "It was green!"
good. Okay.
And
See?
who was
That's why
yellow
I
then?
keep notes in game. Because fucking my notes are so terrible. I've got the whole
So-
poem though that I was looking for. The Brazier of
Okay.
Light, the way will show. Accept this challenge, enlightenment will come.
If
It's
if
the part
yours,
that seems to pertain to this.
I just needed to make sure if yours was green, then none of our colors were yellow. Okay. I just needed to be sure.
So
Was
who's
yours?
touching this thing first?
What's the color? Yellow.
Yes.
Yellow tuning fork.
What was Lila's color?
Mine was blue, but also a little bit of green, I think.
Hmm.
And mine was green. With
Yeah,
wasn't it a little bit of something as well? I don't remember.
I don't remember the
I think you
colors
were
like at
just
all,
green.
guys. I'm gonna be honest. Like I don't remember these colors, and I have no clue what my color was.
Yours was violet.
Okay,
What was
that
mine?
Yours was red encased by black.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, it's vials.
Orange.
yellow is the closest thing to orange.
Okay, I reach out.
I just,
Nice.
My guy.
All right. You reach out to this tuning fork-like silhouette that floats slightly above in front of you. And as you grasp it, you feel a surge of energy. You feel like you should pull away, but your muscles are so tense you cannot let go. And you release, and it's no longer there. You see this line of yellow right underneath your skin that is just slowly making its way to your chest. And everyone else sees a glow coming from underneath his armor and then settles. Vile, you have now accepted the blessing of the prism.
oh, oh,
This is the blessing of yellow. Let me grab to you.
I just want to say
Tell
the
you
yellow
what it
Power
is.
Ranger is always the best. Just saying.
heck yeah, Trini. I
As
wanna
he
see the
starts
return of
glowing,
Trini.
I'm gonna say.
Was she
well,
the Asian
shit.
girl?
Sorry.
Hey,
What are
I'll never tell.
you saying?
As he starts glowing, I was like, well, shit. I guess we can't throw him in the pit now.
I mean, Hulu or Darian, let's not actually do that. Anyway,
now we
has
can.
been he's been useful. At the very minimum, he's been useful.
Now this,
If not
Uh.
outlandish about things sometimes.
as soon as you pick this up, it's almost as the understanding comes to all of you. And what you assume to be that language that you can't understand, but for some reason, there is just knowledge being filled into your minds. And this is my way of telling you that this is something that you can exchange between yourselves. Not one person needs to hold this forever. You can change to who wants to wield it next. Of course, it'll take away from the person that had it previously. So
So what you're saying is we can't toss him in the pit.
So what you're saying is, as a Power Ranger, we can pass on. So you're saying, as a Power Ranger, we can pass on our little Zoid thingies to somebody else.
Dude, you're totally the mastodon.
I'm
Yeah, I
taking a
was that
screenshot.
guy.
Anyway.
Yep. I'm
thought I
taking a
was a
screenshot of it,
saber-tooth tiger.
and I'm sending it in.
Oh no, Mastodon was
chat.
blue. That's right. You're right. You're right. Thank you for that correction.
As long as we get the important stuff correct.
Saber-tooth tiger. Hey man, I was the kid who had the Power Ranger shoes when I went to school. I was the cool
Original
kid.
OG Power Ranger, I assume, right?
Yeah,
Fuck
fucking
yeah.
Mighty Morphin.
Billy. Yes, Billy, Trini, Kimberly, Jason, and Zach.
Which one's
Did you get
Jason?
the Happy Meal toys?
Jason's the Red Ranger, the Native American. It was weird. They were racist.
Any
Isn't he the
confusion?
Bad Ranger too?
No.
Any confusion as to what this does? Just ask.
I'm confused on what this does.
I'm just confused with what this does too.
I sent the screenshot in.
I'm confused as to
Oh
why you
wait,
put it in the
yeah,
scheduling channel.
it was the one that was open. I just realized
Just
it.
personally.
Yeah. Whoop.
Tuned strength.
There we go.
One target, melee effect, duration 3 rounds.
I'm going to delete it from this channel. I already sent it on.
I assume that this is like a limited use thing.
Oh yeah, once per short rest.
That seems appropriate for him to have.
Just wish somebody else had gotten it.
We'll continue. We'll decide after we
Yeah,
see
we'll
all
figure
the
it out.
rest.
Yeah.
And that, I don't know if you can just give that away.
He just said
he said that we can trade.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can
okay.
you can exchange between each other.
Oh, okay.
Whoever wants to have the blessing.
I'm so glad that the person with the notebook is listening.
I missed that part. I apologize.
Fucking with
I
you.
was busy reading the thing because it sounded cool.
Right, this is what you get, and the prism now falls down. I assume Darian catches it before it falls to the ground with his massive fucking hand, and the light is now gone.
So wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
He got the tiger's roar. Is that what you're saying? The
Enough,
saber-tooth tiger
no.
roars?
Stop it.
Is that what that says? Wait a minute.
I.
I saw Sonic's thunderous sonic force.
Yep. Mhm.
So are we down to push it now, or to pull it to the next pull the fire, lift it, carry it somewhere?
There
Yeah.
has to
So let's follow this path and see where else. I don't know why I'm saying this out of character.
Yeah, you're
Um,
saying. I assumed you were saying it in character just now because I
So did
didn't
I.
hear a difference. I'm sorry.
Oh, I guess. Sorry.
Who's touching my monkey?
I am.
really
It's
like
time for
when-
us to move on. Yeah.
Yeah, let's follow
there-
this path then.
Darian should lead the way.
how long does Enlarge last?
That thing by himself?
A minute.
A minute.
Yeah, I'm
It
gonna be
should.
small by
Yeah,
now.
it will run
Yeah.
out now. Yeah.
Damn.
So
I can only do that one more time,
save it till
Alright.
it's needed.
or anything else of that power
Let's look around the room.
level.
Well,
See what
since
else
I'm
we
the
see.
most useless right now, I'll volunteer to pull the fire.
I'm sure you're not useless.
So moving
Can
forward.
we make a litter for it?
A litter.
Not for the fire.
Well, for the orb before. I remember making a
No,
litter
no,
for it.
my animal companion
Wolf.
was carrying it.
Mm,
My
Yeah.
Wolf was carrying it.
Oh,
okay.
Wolf spider.
The Wolf, yeah.
The wild spider. All right.
Wolf.
Thank you. The wharf spider, man. It's got a
Wharf,
weird
yeah,
forehead
guess so.
ridge. It's got a forehead ridge, so it's a
Yo,
wharf spider.
So DM, I have a question.
Yeah.
Utility wise, can I use Thorn Whip to create 2 ropes to pull the brazier?
Thorn whip dissipates after a while.
Yeah.
And it's not that long of a time.
It's duration instantaneous, so you physically couldn't create 2 at once.
Damn.
Almost use like the rope we have.
Yeah. Or something.
Yeah, that's completely fine. You can fashion something out of ropes to carry the prism. Liz?
There's also like you could take a blanket and a couple sticks and make a litter to carry something behind you.
I gotta step
Whatever
back.
way.
Take
Yes.
Step right
Yeah,
back.
yeah. We'll make
Yeah.
a little.
I-
DM, I would like to investigate the floor to see if this thing just scoots along the floor.
Yeah,
the
there you
floor
go.
is-
That's
around
another-
it's a little. The
The-
floor around it's a little different than everything else.
Does
So
it
I want
go
to
on
like.
casters?
The floor is rough, but it goes along the floor just fine.
This looks like
We can drag
smooth
it.
stone over here.
So real quick, I'm
Yep.
pretty sure that Patui is talking about the actual brazier of fire.
Oh, the brazier.
Brazier, sorry.
Yeah,
Uh,
brazier. The fire
my bad.
itself.
And you're talking about the ball. Just want to clear that up real quick.
Interesting. You're not sure because you haven't pulled it out of the wall, so you don't know what the bottom of it is like, but you're assuming that you can drag it through the ground. It's
Alright,
something
guys.
could happen.
Is there
Bear
still a
with
flame
me here,
here?
guys. Okay.
Yes.
I'm back.
Bear with me here. I have an idea.
Oh no.
Do I need to just
So we
back
may
away?
not need the brazier itself, but the flame. Allow me to go in and grab it and
Oh,
carry it.
no.
If anyone should be trying to grab fire, it's me. It's the young lady.
Zad feels an invisible hand close over his mouth so that he can't talk anymore. Or not Zad, Patui.
Uh,
I
As
look
much
over
as I
at
relish-
Lila.
as much as I
Okay.
relish dangling you over the fire, I think maybe it's probably not the safest bet.
I look over at Lila. Are you fire resistant?
I'm dead serious about that hand being over your mouth. It's completely invisible. You can't actually see it. For some reason, your voice is muffled. But you feel
Okay,
a
well
hand
then I'm
touching your mouth.
gonna step back.
Lila will quirk an eyebrow.
I'm gonna keep it on him.
I can grab this hand, right?
No,
can.
it's a spectral hand.
I mean, it's a
Do I know
physical.
that
It's
Zach wins
physical
or
still.
No, it's It's a part of the telekinetic feat.
While
Oh.
everyone's talking about this, I want to start wandering around the room.
All right. Where would you like to go?
To the right of Darien, and then actually follow the path of actual path.
I'm gonna stick my stick in the fire and try to lift the fire out.
All right. So you're going. Why don't you go ahead
But
and
I'll do that after. I'll do that while Vile's walking.
Oh,
All right, Vile, coming this way, you discover another one that is relatively similar to the one that you've seen already, except this one is red.
And it's not lit, or is it lit?
It is not lit. And Patui, you're putting the stick in the fire?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to like scoop the fire up on the stick.
Nothing
That's the
happens.
thing. Okay, I'm gonna climb in, not all the way in, kind of like a kid looking at a pet at a zoo, an animal at a zoo. I'm gonna lean over and try to like.
Don't harm.
I'm gonna grab him and
Right.
just make sure he doesn't fall completely in.
All right.
That's what I'm gonna do.
And this is gonna be a weird thing. Okay.
Hmm.
I'm going to try to. Is there a way that I could like try to use that fire to do a produce flame?
Would you like to reach your hand onto the fire to produce flame?
Yes.
You reach your hand forward. Give me a... I'll give you a wisdom saving throw. Or a wisdom check.
Ooh. Ooh.
A wisdom check, yeah.
A saving throw or a check?
Check.
Mate.
Is that just plus the modifier?
Yeah, plus 3, so that's a 10. Yeah.
So plus the that's 10.
Give me a charisma
If it
saving
was
throw.
a saving throw, oh, charisma saving throw. Oh Jesus. 18.
Okay, as you move up onto this disc-like platform, you reach your hand out towards it, and you feel the heat that just now you didn't expect because because the stick didn't get burned at all. So you were fully expecting your hand to completely go through with no problems, and you wince as the first sign of pain from the heat. And that bounces you back a little bit, gives you a flash of a memory that you didn't quite remember until now. It's just a memory of you reaching into a fire and pulling out a flame blade. And you remember fighting yourself. You remember fighting these people. But they were corrupted, darkened, shade-like. And the memory is gone. The flashback is gone.
Whoa.
I mean, memory is there still. You've remembered
Yeah,
something.
Whoa.
But yeah, this fire is hot.
Okay.
What a surprise. The fire's hot. You knew
I'm gonna
it's
keep that
fire.
memory to myself.
You know it's fire, right?
Well, here's a question.
Hmm?
If we light a torch with that fire, would it cause anything for us to fight, or can we
Are there
light this
hand-
one too?
Are there
I'm
obvious
not sure.
handholds on it in the first place?
Yeah, you can pull it out. He said it'd take 2 people to pull it.
So why don't we just do that?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm on this side.
Like, stop.
Oh,
like,
so it does move?
Manual
Stop making
labor's
it
the need, man.
complicated.
Oh, I didn't know it moved.
Like, straight up, stop making it complicated.
There are handhelds on it, and I believe he said it would take at least 2 people to move it.
There are handles on it.
And he
Okay,
said
who-
that it could move across the floor fairly easily.
Did he say easily? I didn't catch that, but
He
if he
was
did,
referring to the ball when he said that, but yes. Anyway, I'll take one vial watch, and you two frail types just kind of stick together, okay?
I'm sorry. Wait, who's pulling?
Patui and
I'm
Patui.
pulling. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Petuia already took one side, so I'm assuming Darian is taking the other one.
You're good. And just telling the other two to be, well, Violet, you keep watch, and Lila and Notebook, just be close to each other. Be close to us, because, you know, would hate for
Right.
something to attack you.
So, move yourself.
Alright, let's pull it.
Okay. Give me a strength check, both of you.
Do we have an advantage because we're both pulling?
Nope. This is the requirement.
Oh, fuck, I rolled the thing.
He sees the tears.
Thing. Oh.
The D&D, oh, that's not even the right thing, hold on. I'm used to rolling D&D Beyond, it's so much nicer. You just click it and it does all the math and you don't have to do shit.
oh,
That's
Oh,
only. So you
alright,
rip it out of the
well.
wall and throw it like a discus.
if Patui
Uh,
makes his.
He's doing a pretty decent amount of pulling.
There are 8. Alright. You grab onto, each one of you grab onto one of the handles and you start pulling. And you can hear the sound of concrete against this metal disc. And it releases. You did notice a bit of a tug, but it's stopped fighting back. As you have now pulled it out, it's still a massive disc. So you're essentially now holding that disc up, and you can put it on the ground or pretty much put it anywhere that you wish.
Oh. I
Please
see.
Wait, does
don't
anybody have anything? Oh, good.
No, I'm not saying anything important.
I was like, does anybody have anything to make the floor a little bit slicker?
Can I just hold it on my back?
I'd
Do
say
you
with
mind
both
pulling
of
your
you,
back?
with both of you,
Right
you
when
can.
he says that, I want to spit on the floor.
It's so free.
So
Such a
helpful.
gremlin.
Nice. You both of you would be able to carry it on your backs.
Even with the nat 20? I'm not hurt Hulk Hogan or anything like that?
Yeah,
It's a pretty
fair.
big disc. You would be doing most of the carrying, but it's more of the balancing of it. It's kind of big to hold all faces.
You're the big
But you-
strong man pulling, and I'm the weak guy in the back that's acting like he's doing most of the work.
He's moving the wheel.
He's
You're
just
pushing the
pushing.
car. Yeah, he's
Just
guiding the
making
car.
it He's just making it easier for you to do the work more than he's actually doing anything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
pretty much.
Like he's holding it up level for you to carry properly.
So
Good team building exercise, guys.
it's pretty heavy. You roll the natural 20, but you can tell that it's pretty heavy, and you can't really hold this onto for forever. It's
Well, yeah. So we need to start moving
Along the
it
path.
forward. Move it along the path. Boop, 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 boop.
Yeah, we're moving along the path.
all right.
Move it along the path.
King, go on ahead. You don't need my permission to move forward. I'll tell you if you need to stop at any point. You,
Get
oh,
up there.
Oh,
Alright,
sorry.
we get-
I had both selected, my bad. I threw Patui
Alright,
inside the wall.
While we're pulling it, I'm gonna talk to Darian here.
Yep.
The name's Darian, correct?
Sometimes, yes.
Not sure what that means, but when we get the brazier, is it a brazier or brazier? What is the proper pronunciation?
Brazier.
Put it along those lines. Don't worry about it.
When we get the fire up closer, do we just want to like set it in there, or are we trying to pour the fire in?
You
Does
know,
it look
we're
like
gonna
it's
figure it
supposed to
out.
be set in there?
Or is there one already there?
there is one already there.
So I guess you're pouring the fire in, by what I can see. Either that, or we got to figure out how to pull that one out so you can put it in. And I don't think it works like that.
I mean, is there a disc in this one already?
That's
Yes.
what we just asked.
yeah.
Sorry.
All right,
Oh,
DM, I'm gonna
Typing
snap.
in the chat.
I'm gonna snap my fingers and produce flame in my hand, and I'm gonna like throw it at the fire pit as we
Uh,
get closer to see if it works.
at this one. Okay.
Yeah, red boy.
What is the
Don't do
damage
that
of
while
a
you're.
produce flame?
What's the what?
What's the damage of produce flame?
1d8.
Okay, roll that for me.
Okay.
Why would you do that?
Why? It feels like every time that it's a series of why did Patui do that or why did Vile do that is what leads us to everything.
There are story hooks, it's fine.
Oh, 4.
4. Take 4 points of damage as it bounces off of what seems to be like a force field just centered at the middle of this disc and flies right back at you.
Okay, so I take 4 points of damage.
Yes.
I'm dead.
You're not a level 1 wizard.
I suggest pouring it.
Oh, wait, DM. As it's coming back to me again, I'm gonna snap a finger and produce flame in my hand, and that causes that produce flame to
It's not-
disappear.
Mm-mm.
It's
Probably
actually
not that
written. It's actually
No,
written
it's
in this spell.
No. The issue I imagine is that it's duration instantaneous, so it happens before you could react.
Yeah.
And take another standard action, cast another produce flame.
Okay.
It'd have to be a reaction.
Yeah, and it's not a reaction spell, so you can't. So,
Rip.
You take
okay,
a-
so I'll just take a damage.
take a full fireball
Well-
to the face.
A for effort.
Yes.
Well, D-man. Well, D-man, I guess that answers our question. Pouring the flame in it is.
As amusing as it was to watch you hit yourself in the face with fire, Yeah, let's be careful this time.
Do I need to put the hand back over his mouth? And this is the first time anyone's heard me mention that there was a hand.
Wait, that was you?
The what?
It took you that long to keep him quiet? What are you doing?
Out of curiosity, who picked up the orb?
It's
There's
in
no
the
one.
fire.
It's on the floor.
Yeah,
on
It's
the
it's
floor.
on the floor over here.
You're attempting to pour in this flame onto the other disc.
Yeah, what could go wrong?
I mean,
The flame is
Unless
static. It does not move, no matter how you
Move.
change this
I'm
disc.
just gonna say, put it down, put it down, put it down, put it down.
I'm gonna
It's
say
slipping.
put it. Okay.
Just touch the braziers together, perhaps.
I'm
Like-
assuming that would happen when we were trying to pour the flame into
That's
it.
true. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Okay,
Then
then I'm gonna
do
say put
anything.
it back until we figure out the next step.
So I'm just putting it. I'm gonna decide to put it down because it's slipping.
Or yeah,
just put it
down,
down.
for now.
Right.
I'm gonna run back to the orb. I'm gonna take the orb and I'm gonna like roll it into the brazier,
The new one.
the new one.
Right.
Okay, but
Yes.
isn't it up 6 foot high?
I'm assuming I can reach above my head.
It's a
Yeah.
boulder. Effectively the prism.
It's
Yeah,
nice
it-
one.
it's light enough that you can do that, but it's relatively heavy. Yes.
Okay.
You roll it up and you attempt to raise it above your head, and there's nothing. This seems to be completely inactive.
Okay, so we passed one trial, so we got one light in this room.
Oh, that sounds dreadful.
That's
hope you're wrong.
what this seems to be.
I hope you're wrong.
Hey, Vile, if I'm right, this is in case I'm right.
I raise
That
an eyebrow.
That little bit you just got, right? The yellow blessing thing.
Fuck. He's right.
Huh?
Yes.
Would you pass that to Darian, only because you have some form of magic without that, and he does not?
I'll face Darian and raise an eyebrow.
It's for the benefit of the whole group.
I'm gonna look at him like, it's up to you.
I don't know how to give it to him. How does one do that?
I don't know. Try shaking hands and
The
trying to
warrior's
be
way,
friends again.
where you grab him by the bracers.
I mean, if you, I mean, that would be for you two to figure out. And it seems we have a moment to figure out what we're gonna do next while y'all do that.
I'm gonna look over between. You need a break
I'm
after hitting yourself in the face anyway.
Essentially, I'm saying let the smart people talk for a moment. I'm gonna be honest here.
You know, I respect that.
And I'm also suggesting a tactically advancing move. If y'all can figure out how to do that while we try to figure out what we're doing. Because
gonna
this
try the-
presents a new
The
issue.
warrior's handshake thing.
Alright. Are the two of you shaking hands?
I'll
hand
continue
is
to have my
extended.
eyebrow raised and look at his hand for a brief moment. And
It's clean, I promise.
yeah, okay. And then I'll reach out and do the warrior's handshake.
Alright, before you even touch each other, the moment
Gross.
that the acceptance comes over you, the yeah, okay, as it leaves your as the words leave your mouth, you see Darian, you see a glow at the back of his throat and yellow light slowly spilling out and filling your chest as the handshake finishes, and you feel that warmth within your chest and a slight pulsating. Just and then settles.
I'm gonna ask, Vile, why the hell was that so gross?
Sorry.
Honestly, I was just about to say the same thing.
One hell of a friendship they have there, huh? That's in characters.
Don't get used to it.
Wait,
I
so
know
who
put-
has the blessing now?
Darian.
Darian.
Darian
whistle?
has the blessing right now.
I asked that in character, by the way.
That's what we're saying. And
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
in
okay.
character. Darian has.
And Notebook, make sure you note how gross that was, thanks.
well, you're welcome. I'm glad you're now a more tactically sound member of the party, beyond just being a giant meat shield that does some pretty damn good damage.
To be fair, I'm probably still gonna be the meat shield, but you know.
I'm
Get it?
hoping this helps you be better at it. This makes you scarier, so they will come for you more.
I thought it was my charming personality. Shit.
Hey,
Well, that's a different thing there
Yes?
entirely. But let's
can you
I
cast
heard-
the blessing to the fire thingy? Try touching the fire thingy. Maybe it'll light up with the
Okay.
blessing.
I have a question.
I am going
I'm gonna
to
turn-
already cut that so that we don't have to go through it. It won't.
Oh,
I have a question for Batui specifically. Why does he sound like a gremlin when he was whispering?
I don't know, man.
Lila, what was your question?
So this one over here was like the actual brazier itself like yellow? Is this one like actually like I don't know if that's like orange, red?
It's red.
Okay.
So, I get this one too, right? Because orange is closer to red.
No.
Darian,
I
Mr.
think we have a
Darian,
whole
how do you
other.
Say that again?
If the colors were related to the puzzle in some way, and yellow was simply the starting color, which it might have been,
Well,
Mr. Darian is the one who had the red.
the next thing is, if I'm right about then this whole thing is full of trials, and this is the reward room.
Possibly. Let us examine the rest of the path.
I'm not saying let's please, but
I'm gonna- Real quick though,
I
I'm
would
gonna
like
touch
to-
the red brazier and see if anything happens.
Nothing. It's cold
Okay.
and active.
let's
Anyway, let's explore this room a little further.
yeah,
so we can get some
definitely
answers.
explore the room.
All right. You can move
while
around
they're
as
doing
you
that,
wish.
while they're doing that, can I climb back up at the fire pit and grab the orb out?
It's not in the it's on the ground.
Okay. Well then, I'm just gonna hold on to it.
Yep.
Me and Lila like fuck the rest of y'all.
I'm gonna wrap a cloth around it. I'm gonna wrap a cloth around it, and I'm gonna put it on my back / hip.
Oh,
Alright,
Bob
yep,
can't move
very
himself.
good.
I gotta move him
No,
too.
I'm gonna stick with Patui in the back.
Essentially, I'm using a cloth as a burlap sack to
Yeah,
carry it.
Yeah, good.
To try to catch up to Lila and say, "Don't wander off. We just had this.
I'm not alone.
Yeah,
You're
we're all
the
here.
two squishiest."
You know what?
Highlight
show
me if
you
you could, Lila, and just move with, because I'd stick with you.
I guarantee I can take at least 2 hits from you. They'll hurt.
I don't doubt
a
that. You're
lot.
very tricky.
They'll
You
hurt
notice
a lot.
that
So-
this
so-
one is colored violet.
I'm just doing
Interesting.
this to show the
Yeah.
ring.
That's another familiar color.
So I had a question. Out of character, and I guess out of character to everybody else. Is the color yellow associated with anything?
No, not with us.
That's why we just kind of said it's the closest one is orange, so the orange one got it at first.
No, I mean like red is anger, green is hope.
Oh.
Is yellow?
Depends on what exact
Alright,
lore
come.
you're going with.
I mean, green is a
fear,
mixture
right?
of yellow and another thing.
Just
Oh,
again,
green is
so
like
is yellow.
fear, right?
hold up, Mats. Grab me and just stick together, because
Okay,
I literally
okay.
just stick to.
Oh lord. I tried to let us.
yeah,
There you
gotcha.
go.
Yeah, follow, get the whole path.
If you
Gonna
want,
bother me so
you
much if I don't fix it.
you can lower your lift height, and it will just cover the path instantly. Lower the lift height;
I-
it's too high.
We'll do that.
There you go.
Oh, that's so much better. Okay. Another familiar color.
Yeah, that is green.
Yay, green.
Another
Just blue.
familiar color.
This that you get to now is a massive silver doorway. And the keep on going forward. And that one, you see that it's embedded right in the middle of the doorway.
Orange.
That is indigo.
Well, I wasn't ready for this one.
Maybe we should
Perhaps we might need come back later. And
because I don't see a solution directly in this room to what's going on in this room.
I thought I understood. Perhaps Lila will just wave her hand, Solara will stop talking.
Question.
Yeah.
I walk back to the wall where the fire brazier was. Can I check where we pulled it out of the wall?
Sure. Give me a investigation check.
Alright.
I'll actually, since I've brought my character back, help you with that.
Alright. Go ahead.
So do I roll with
Follow the
advantage?
path back.
Yeah.
Well, actually, is there any text on the door, Jay?
On the door itself, it does not
Good
seem
job,
to.
Mox.
Always
This
worth
door
checking.
is solid silver.
Okay.
As you can see.
Thank you.
What are the rolls? 13 plus.
Investigation's a 14.
Alright. Investigating the alcove into the wall, you do see that there's a hole onto the wall where the third handle went into, and you presume it's quite difficult to get a bead inside of it as it is relatively dark, but you assume there is some sort of contraption or mechanism on the back to trap the disc in place.
Ah. Okay. I'm just gonna relay that information to everybody else.
Yep.
So there's a say that like one more time though. There's
Okay,
a
in
contraption.
character, there's a contraption back here that might have held this thing in place.
Okay.
I think, and I look back at the notes. I think the notebook over here might have a point with it being trials.
I have another idea that's just occurred to me. What if
No,
you
we
were to
cannot.
remove that brazier and put the disc in where that one went? Take the disc out of that one and replace it.
Okay.
Well,
We've already
let's
set
try.
down the first one. So grab the second one if you want to. Here, I'll help grab it instead of Patui this time since he got.
But based off of this over here, that may not even come out of the wall. There's a contraption
Well,
sticking it
well,
there.
We'll find out. Come on, Darian
Yep.
or Vile. Don't everyone volunteer at once.
Yep.
Alright, sorry.
I
not my
take a
door.
brief moment and just kind of. Oh, never mind. Darren went.
Yeah,
Maybe help the frail one.
technically I'm
one's that?
stronger than Patui.
Well, I mean,
15.
Let me reveal this to you. Since you've
11.
done your rounds. Oh, My bad.
Nice.
Lila's dead.
Forgot that this doesn't
11,
have
wait,
auto raise.
Did I just roll higher than Kulu on a strength check?
Indeed.
Okay, what did you do? What are you doing?
Pulling the
Strength
thing.
check to try and pull this disc out. Not
Alright.
like yank it out, but the same amount of force as before is what we're going for.
See if it moves.
Yeah, see if it moves.
It's not gonna budge.
Alright.
Okay.
And perhaps we come back later.
Bam.
However, Mr. Zad, if you are correct, and they are to represent trials, we should keep this color order in mind.
Yeah, we need to find one that's red if we're right. If I'm right.
The last thing we would want is to do it out of order and have some kind of consequence arise.
Maybe that'll just make it go quicker. But regardless, we need to keep this order in mind, I agree. Right now, red. We can always come back to this room if we're doing this properly, by what I can tell.
Indeed.
And if anything, you know, I'll copy this down in my notes shortly.
Why not go to the last room and investigate and see if there's anything there that might associate with the
I
flames
agree.
here?
I agree with that consent. But either way, it all goes down to we have one pathway. So we're gonna go that way all the way back to the next room.
There were 2 other doors we could have gone through, right?
There were some other.
pathways.
There was one that was covered in rubble.
That was on the previous room. No,
Yeah,
no,
no,
no.
that was in
Okay.
the previous room.
Okay. Okay.
So, would you like
The
to
last room,
go
there was
back
a
to-
left, a straight, and a right. Yes.
Yeah, back to the whole room.
Alright. So I'm assuming you leave the brazier on the ground, the disc on the ground.
The yellow one?
Yes.
Wanna
Maybe
put it back? All right. I'll roll another strength check.
How about we just all put it
It's-
back? Would that
yeah,
save
yeah,
us
let's
from
It's
having to do
easy
that?
enough. You can put it back
Okay, fine.
and
Thank you.
it latches on easily.
Did you just turn on God mode for a second?
Maybe.
Real sexy.
Need to sing some Barry White with that on.
So, back to here you are. And, what happened?
It's the monkey just spazzing the fuck out over here.
All right. Can we just reveal this room at this point?
Yep, that's what I'm working on right now.
I mean, we understand there's a magical darkness, but at this point, we're just walking around
Yep,
until
you
we
know
find our
everything.
passageways.
Alright, so the question is,
alright.
do we want to go to the next side path or the
Alright,
main
hold on.
path?
That was the left path, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
That's
check
correct.
the. Let's double check the right path real quick.
Well, before we do, DM, if we take our time and investigate this area, meaning allow time to actively investigate it, is there anything that associates with the color yellow, like something on the
Oh,
wall,
thank you.
or
Well,
any
one of
indicator
the-
of the trial room?
one of the braziers back before was yellow,
You
right?
still see
the
the,
original one.
you can see from this distance because the brazier coming from this direction is still lit up and brightening up the previous hallway.
And it's what color?
Yellow.
Thank you.
Okay.
So now. Oh,
Real
go
quick,
ahead.
while you guys are doing that, I'm going to be checking for secret doors.
Alright.
These are tables, right?
Yes. You can give me an investigation check, or you can try and hit
Yes,
every
I
single
will.
wall, Dark Souls style. Let's see if it works.
I will.
I
give
rolled
you-
7, so I'm going to start
There's
hitting
like
walls.
83 messages, illusory wall ahead. None of them are true.
Everybody
Or
roll
let's go Dark
investigation
Souls
checks
2
who
style,
wishes
try
to.
to press X on
Kyle,
every
do you
fucking
wanna
door.
roll one?
Sure.
Sure,
Uh,
I'll do it.
My dice tower's gone.
No. I've only
Hi,
got a
Dice
12.
Tower.
What?
Val, you said yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Golden dice.
Might as well at this point. What's your investigation
That
plus?
works. There you go. I don't know why.
Vial?
3.
So you got a 13. I got a 12. Looks like 2, you got the highest with a 16.
Can my monkey help?
You were at the highest.
Your monkey cannot give you advantage on your rolls.
I didn't ask can my monkey help me. I asked can my monkey help.
Can your monkey? Can his monkey investigate separately?
Your monkey can
Yes.
make an investigation check. For what it is, you don't know. But sure.
You don't know what he.
What would we say? Would it be a +1 to it? Or would it be more
Investigation
perception?
is
Investigation is
intelligence, and I don't know
intelligence. That is a minus. For monkeys, I'm pretty sure they are just under the average human, which would be around.
Monkey has 6 int. I looked it up.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
6.
So it's
But
it's
an
like
average
a
person would be around 8.
Never mind.
Yo, it's like a -2 or a -3, something like that.
Do it for the bit.
Right, so what exactly are you all looking for other than secret doors and...
I am not looking for secret doors. I am looking
Um,
for transcriptions, anything inscribed on the wall, anything that will give away the color yellow. I'm just investigating. I'm taking my time to do it.
In this
What ab-
specific room, none of the things that you have that you are looking for are present in this room. There is
Okay,
no...
I want to also check the brazier
connection.
room as well.
Going back into the brazier room, you do see the inscriptions from before, and the fact that even though you can't read it yourself, you do see that in the inscriptions there are 2, I believe it was 2 words that are lit up in yellow. You still don't know what they mean, but you do see 2 very distinct words.
Who did remember who does remember or was able to read it?
Lila and
You said they were lit
Zed.
up in yellow because you definitely said something different, and I wrote it down.
No, I definitely said they were lit up in yellow.
You said that one of them was yellow. You specifically said that duty was violet.
When it
Wait.
switched.
No, there was 2 words, not just duty. Read it to me again.
You said 2 words.
You had it. You noted for me
Fucking
that
really?
set meant burdened.
Yes.
got
and that
this.
duty was now violet.
Yeah, because duty was originally a different word. The ones that
Yes.
changed were violet. All the words were originally yellow,
Uh,
like a highlight.
no,
That's
is
how.
very much not correct. Hold on.
Check the tape.
Let
What
me-
the word say?
Which
How about what
tapes?
the word say?
Oh, he just said it a second ago.
The
Oh, he did. Duty.
I just
Um,
couldn't- yeah, duty was
Set
wrong.
from her duty, we sought our own life, that of which was needed, that which brought us peace. Yes?
Something along those lines. Yes.
Yeah, that was the one that you read first before you lit up the brazier.
right, and then it changed.
Yes, after you finished with the
Yeah,
trial.
then it changed to set from her duty, sought our own joy, that which was needed, which brought us strength.
We sought our own joy. Yes, joy and strength. Those are the 2 words that I said changed from.
Okay.
They're the 2 words that changed, and they are lit up.
I know
yellow.
those 2 words change. I've got those circled.
Yeah.
But you also noticed that duty was shining violet.
Yes, that was also shiny violet.
Okay.
Yes.
I think we were talking about 2 different things there for a second.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so is that all we're getting?
When it comes to yellow, yes. And as for secret passages, scraping your sword along the wall and slightly kicking it and just swinging at it now and again, throwing out sparks
in the corner.
none of the walls seem to be holding secrets. At least not
But
yet.
what about the floor? I'm just kidding.
Tile by tile. Let's go.
Tile by tile. How many
guys.
down here? Let's count them.
Hey guys, here's an idea. Let's all piss down the well at the same time. See what happens.
No.
Not Lila. Not Lila. Lila, go to the corner. Don't watch.
Can I also go to the corner and not watch this?
Is there anything special about these tables?
I believe you made your checks before, and nothing that you could tell.
Vile raises an eyebrow, then goes down to one knee to tie his shoe, then stands back up, does nothing.
Very good.
We should probably pick a path and go down it instead of continuing to do nothing here.
Well, the side room made our druid friend forget his memory, and the main room made us fight a giant boss. So I say we go to the side room. Yeah. Patui, we need somebody to lose their memory too again, okay?
Okay.
Ain't got none to prove anymore.
Gone. You know, hold on, wait a minute. What if that's just because it was an out of order room?
I want it noted that at that comment, Lila has quickly and silently switched out Solara for Folio, who immediately goes, he doesn't have much to lose anyway.
Wait, I thought you didn't remember him.
No,
That's an astute observation.
That's a legitimate question, though, in character, is what if the reason that happened to Patui is because that was an out of order room?
Then I guess
And the
we'll
way
find out
we
if
get
we're
his
in the right
memories
order.
back.
I would just like to point something out, DM.
Yes.
That's
One.
So none of us can see going into this next area.
Nope.
that's why I'm trying to stop us.
Yeah,
What's up?
I'll be
Can I
right back.
do-
1 second.
I can't produce flame because anytime a flame is produced, something lashes out towards life and tries to get the flame to go away, produces no light. So, yeah.
The main hall's dark too, is it not?
Yes, everything
we
is
could-
dark.
Yeah, everything's been dark.
You just know
And all these-
where certain things are now because you've been there.
And all these fires are magical, so they're not lighting torches with them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, are you trying to propose we bring the whole ass disc?
No, it's not that. It's too big.
No, we could make a harness.
No, as in it's too wide to fit down these rooms or fit down these hallways.
True. True.
Unless we turned it on its
Wait,
side and
it's
rolled it.
Yeah, it's a disc.
I'm back.
Mm-hmm.
We're bringing it back.
DM? DM?
What are you asking me? I'm not doing anything.
Can we? I would like to go back with the help of my allies, if possible, and roll the disc this way.
I will kind
stupid.
of do like a lean forward and like look at you, untie my shoe that I just tied, retie the shoe, and then stand back up and look at you.
I'm down. I'm gonna be honest.
I mean, it can't hurt, I suppose.
All right.
I'm willing to pull out whatever supplies I have on me to fasten whatever harness or whatever we need to do to make this possible.
I am concerned by the idea of removing the disc from the path.
You know, I am too, but at this point, it's something, and I want to do something. And if everybody's up for it, it's getting something done.
If we are given reason to believe it is necessary, then perhaps we do that.
Would be able to see.
Okay, DM, this is what I'd like to do.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to grab the orb that's slinged on me. I'm gonna
Prism.
I'm
yes.
going to try to the prism. I'm going to try to focus on it. And
no.
does anything happen?
When you focus on it,
You get an
Yes.
erection.
Oh.
at this moment, no.
All right. So I'm going to softly roll it into the room before we step into the room.
Oh god, you're gonna lose the orb.
Where would it where would this room be? Which room are we talking about? Because we just went
Or
all over
the
the
hallway,
place.
sorry.
Okay,
The hallway.
the new hallway.
The hallway we're currently... Yeah, the new hallway.
Okay, you roll it forward, and it is now here. Or actually, more around here.
Okay,
It
well, I
doesn't
didn't
roll
hear
for
it
you.
hit anything. I didn't
Nope.
hear it hit anything, so I'm going to step up to it.
I mean,
Alright.
if you want, we can just pitch some rocks down the hallway. I'm sure there's some loose rubble around here, if that's what you're trying to do.
You see it? It's on the ground.
Oh, wait. So do I remember which pocket I had my bioluminescent flowers in?
Yes.
I want to take one of those seeds and roughly throw it about as far as I can.
You throw them?
Within 30 feet of my... with not all of them. 1 or 2 of them within 30 feet of me.
They're gone. You don't see them
Okay,
anywhere.
and then I'm going to use Druidcraft to make them blossom.
Do you need to see them to cast
It
Druidcraft?
doesn't say that. It just says that I have a casting range of 30 feet for it.
Read it for me.
You instantly make a flower blossom, a seed pod open, or a leaf bud bloom.
That sounds like a site. Look at the components.
It's vocal and somatic. There are no
There are no
additional components.
Alright. You feel like the job was done, but you don't see any light.
I clear my throat.
Just throwing seeds in the dark, guys.
I produce flame and throw a flame down the hallway.
I mean, we could just explore it like we had the previous hallways.
Yeah, we've had
And maybe stick together.
Darian.
That's why we're not going any additional further. I'm throwing lights down the hallway to see if I can see anything. Glow stick this bitch.
But the darkness is so dark, not even light does much. Like any other source of light except for fire, and when we use that,
I
it's
pitch a
bad.
rock down the hallway and listen
And-
for sound.
So, and what happens is when you throw the fire doesn't produce light on its. I don't like that. Doesn't produce an aura of light, but you can still see the fire itself when you throw it.
Yes.
I'm just trying to see if it hits anything when I'm throwing the fire.
How far do you
flame
throw it?
As far as it goes, which is like 30 feet.
There you go.
Now what?
Didn't hit shit.
I
Is
think
that
now we go down the hallway.
Now we go down the hallway. Yeah.
I throw a rock and listen for a sound of it hitting things.
Ow!
You're yeah, there you go.
Right in front
There
of
you
him.
go. There you go. Good job. Nice one.
Masterful. Masterful. Alright. Do
I
you...
don't even want an answer anymore from DM. I'm leaving it where it's at. I'm not even gonna
Whoever's
say
moving
that I
people, could
threw
you
it.
move us as a group?
I would like to place my hand on the wall to my left and run my hand down the wall as we're walking.
That's not a bad idea. I will do the same with the other wall.
I am going to look for secret doors.
He's slowly banging on the walls as he goes by. Just ding, 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 ding.
Could you imagine being something that's in a dungeon and all you hear is ting ting, ting ting periodically?
You mean my entire life?
You
Slaughter.
see to your left a
Slaughter.
relatively big metal door.
I whisper over to, I think it's Lila next to me in the darkness. Door.
And then as soon as he says door, I would like to lean in and go, I have some experience with that.
I'm gonna turn around to where I know people are behind us, and I'm gonna whisper out door.
I'm going to shout when I hear Fuzz say that. I thought you only knew stairs.
Fucking God.
Why'd you say it so far? Like as if you're
I'm pretty-
far away. You're
I'm pretty
right
far
behind
away.
me.
Well, I just need
You're behind
everybody,
me, though.
everybody to hear it.
The
Yeah,
echoes.
Darian's like taking his time zigzagging, just
Banging on doors. Yeah.
Trying to bang on both sides of walls, just like
Stairs.
stairs.
I thought you and only knew stairs.
What are those things sticking out of the wall? Do they feel those when they're?
Sticking out of the
lamps.
wall. They're lamps. Yeah.
That are
Lanterns.
lit.
Have you tried
We
tugging on one?
We haven't been able to figure out how do they turn on yet. We
Well,
know
what
that
have
it
you tried?
produces gas.
But have you tried just tugging on it? See if it's
I
like
assume
a
when I
secret
said I was
door
searching for
lever.
secret doors, that counted.
It could be a
Alright,
lever.
I'm gonna feel all up on this door to see if I can find a handle or
There is
a
a
doorknob.
handle.
What?
Yes. You do see that there is also further way down the hallway. This is not necessarily the end of the hallway, but
Look, we're going tactical. We clear room by room, sir.
alright.
We're not talking about. Wait, there's a door.
I
Yes.
never agreed to that.
Yes,
I'm
Tactical movements.
I'm going to not understandingly that we've been here and alone by ourselves the entire time. Not yell, but call out to the door. Is anybody there?
There.
Hey, look at that! Somebody called back. Too bad it was just an echo.
You said it's
no
a
one's
metal
here.
door?
Yes.
Is anybody familiar with traps? In character.
Hey, Gil.
My Mimi ass mind.
But yeah, I know. I thought the same.
Oh. So.
You've activated my
Bruh.
trap card.
Out of character, +2.
In character, Zad, you
What do
have
you guys
a
got?
familiar, do you not?
I mean, I can check if you want me to investigate it and check it for traps. Is that what you're asking me to do? I can do it.
I need
That's cool.
somebody to check for traps before I open this door.
Alright, cool. Here I go with an investigation roll.
Alright, give me that investigation check,
I'll
please.
help him since I'll help him since
Checking
I'm
the door
feeling
to
up on
see
the
if
door.
it's trapped and or unlocked.
I'm going to help you while I do this. I'm just
Okay.
not the most proficient with it.
Okay. So I need 2 dice. No, an extra dice got grabbed. That's a 20, dirty.
Sheesh. Okay. You start getting close to the door as Patui moves onto the side and just helps you from the sidelines, and you expect it to be completely safe as he has been filling up the door since he found out that it was a door. But it's
Filling
just
up the door?
being
Hell yeah.
in the proximity of it, you sense this now slightly familiar dread of that void creeping in as you reach for the door, and it's just, you recoil. But you
Wrong
know
door.
that he has been, you know that Patui has been touching the door all over pretty much looking for the handle. But you, with a 20, you do know that there is strong magic holding this door, and you're afraid to even touch it. But it seemed fine for him.
It seemed fine. Is that what you said? It seemed fine
Yeah, it
For
seemed
him.
fine for Patui.
for
But not-
Patui.
Yeah,
But not me.
not you. Not.
So should I? Okay, so I'm just gonna ask
I have-
everyone. Should I channel to see whether if it's good or bad, or
think
should I
everything's bad.
wait? Well, obviously everything's bad, but I mean it could be worse. You know what I mean?
Doesn't your
Wait.
channel only work on like specific types of beings?
No, it says
Good and evil as well, but still.
good and evil. Yeah, I would. That's what I'm saying. Like, if
But
it's,
good and evil even specifies like celestials, demons, fays.
That too.
look, I just work here.
Wait, so to everybody else,
Does anyone else want to reach towards the door?
Yeah. Anybody want to touch the possible
think-
void door?
I think. Sorry. Go ahead.
The only one not being voided is Patui at this time. Anybody else want to try touching the void door?
I like to make this. Are you saying that in character?
In character, yes.
Okay. I'd like to make a suggestion. Maybe we should make Darian do it, not just because I don't like him, but because he has the light in him from the first room.
That's actually rather smart.
Darian,
Fair enough.
Touch
I'm gonna go over and touch that door while I check for traps.
I mean, you were looking for doors along the whole
You-
hallway. So
I
You
found one,
can't,
guys.
you can't even get
Found
as
it.
close as Zad did to the door. It repulses you. Just getting this close to it. You
anyone
can
else?
feel it pushing you
Mhm.
away.
What
Next.
exactly is wrong with you people?
okay.
Been asking myself that a long time.
Then if he goes in alone, then maybe we should give him what you have.
I'm not saying he needs to go in alone. I'm thinking he needs to open the door if we're gonna check this door.
Well, what if he's the only one that can go in?
Well,
Do we
then,
let him go in alone, or do we let him take in what Darian has gotten?
How do I feel about this door, Jay?
Horrible.
I feel horrible
okay.
about half the things in my life. This is fun.
He
This is
said,
fine.
"This is fine. I can
So-
still go in."
You can feel the same
So let me
dread.
get this right. That everybody, this door is cursed.
Well, I haven't checked yet.
Extremely real question though, and I do need to know this.
Yes.
Dread levels, higher or lower than what I experience on average?
Higher.
More of a kind of like.
All right, fuck that.
Wait. But Dewey's cursed.
Okay.
Dewey.
I guess I'll come up towards the door.
The
No.
womb of the abyss wishes
How do
to
I
touch
feel?
you.
Same as the other ones.
Any other ones?
I mean, one of the other ones is
I'm
fine.
gonna look at everybody and say, I don't feel anything, and then go behind Darian, and then say like, you guys are just a bunch of wimps. And then just kind of.
How does Lila feel about the door?
She already
Terrible.
said
For a better image for you to place it in your minds as to what it feels like, let's say you approach the door and you instinctively reach for the handle. As soon as you do, you feel this presence in front of you that is way larger than yourself. Looking up, you see the door and it's elongated and it just
SCP?
continues to extend further and further up to infinity, and you can barely see the end of it. And at the seams, you can see darkness pushing through, almost as if it's attempting to release itself.
Okay, I have.
But Tui doesn't see any of this.
So door uses intimidation, and it works. Got it.
Why does this sound like an SCP?
Shut up.
That's the door. That's actually the doorknob SCP, the one where you look into the keyhole and it leads into another dimension. I know what you mean.
No, there's one that like when you get
Okay,
like
okay,
appear behind
alright.
Oh. Okay,
Moving
got it.
forward.
Okay.
What do you do?
I'm gonna open the door,
Oh,
but
hold
not
up, hold
step
up.
in the door.
Hold on.
I'm going to
Wait,
grab
hold
you.
on. Yeah.
Hair.
Alright.
Tackles him.
Like, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I think that's actually a very important indicator. Is I see you like take a step forward to reach for the
Look,
door.
how far away-
I'm
how
literally
far
just going to
away-
dash out, reach for anything that I can grab, and I'm going to say
Yep.
that's your hair.
Fucking yoink.
And
If you aren't, from my understanding, if you aren't 5 feet near me, you can't see me.
No,
No,
It-
he's
you-
right behind you.
he was right behind you.
Yeah.
Oh, and I don't need to take a step. You're also misunderstanding. You're behind me. I don't need to take a step to open the door. All I have to do is pull the door.
Still gonna
Well,
reach
it's
for you.
really-
He
I would
was feeling the
assume-
door.
I would assume that by the time my hand is pulling the door open, it'd be a little too late for you to
Give
stop
me a
me.
dexterity check, both of you.
I'm gonna
That's how
charge
we're
in and
gonna-
tackle him.
You can't see him.
I
Just-
was touching the door a second ago. What do you mean? I just didn't move the pieces.
I was the
Me
one
and
that
Zed
moved
both were all
behind-
touching
yeah,
the doors.
and then I went behind Darian after.
Jesus Christ.
That is a 5.
Good luck. He just rolled a 20, a dirty 20.
It was just check.
I was
Dexterity
gonna pull the
check,
Shit out
yeah.
of your hair right now.
So
Hey, Lila, I have a question. Can you step that close to the door?
she can. She's not. She's not that close to it. She can do this. This is not
It's
impossible.
relatively a small. Yeah, it's relatively a small hallway.
Yeah.
It's small enough for everyone to be close, but enough for the door to intimidate us where we can't go in.
So you attempt to reach towards the doorway, and she just yanks onto your hair, pulling you onto your ass, and you just fall down.
Look, I'm sorry. That was very rude, that thing that I just did. But I feel like we just had a conversation about 20 to 30
Testing.
minutes ago about doing stupid things. And if you're trying to tell me that
You guys
you
hear
don't
me?
think that's a terrible idea, you are the dumbest person I have ever met.
Or he
Okay,
just
sorry,
doesn't
can you guys
feel
hear
it.
me?
Oh,
Yes.
I got timed out.
Damn it.
Or he just doesn't feel what
got
we're
yanked
feeling.
into oblivion. Hold on.
So, let's say we do all have this trial that we've been speaking about in every room, and this is his trial. Do we send him in with the light that Darian has, or do we send him in alone?
You
I think
guys are also assuming that I would accept the light.
Well, I mean, that's
I
One would
think we
hope.
might.
What
I
you?
say we either.
Okay, before everything, Patui, are you going to respond at all?
it timed out. He just came back.
I mean, you can still speak. The thing is,
That's under the assumption that I would accept the light.
no, about Lila yanking you onto your ass and scolding you.
I didn't hear any of that. I heard somebody say something about passing the light to me.
So when I pulled you back, I basically said, look, that was very rude, that thing that I just did, and for that, I'm sorry. I don't really remember who you are, other than that you're important, so I feel really bad about that thing I just did. But we had a conversation 30 minutes ago about you getting yourself into dumb situations, which is what all of this is. I tap your head seems to have been caused by. So what you're doing right now, really stupid. If you think that it's not stupid, you might be the dumbest person I've ever met.
But then again, he did get his memory wiped. So, about him. Just wanted to throw that out there. And then I continue to hide behind Darian because I'm looking at the door while I'm saying this.
Wait, did
I
it
would
get wiped
also-
again?
The what, sorry?
I'm gonna say, wait, did it get wiped again?
No, but
No,
I have
but
regained some of my memory.
He does have some, not all, memory. Just wanted to throw that out there. Does this door looks like it's getting taller? Or is it just me?
Pretty sure that the door just yelled at me, but
I would like to point out. I would like to just at this point say that I have some of my memory, just bits and pieces right now.
do you remember 30 minutes ago?
I remember pulling a sword out of the fire.
I'm going with yes.
Yes, you do.
Either way, the options are go down the hallway, kick the druid into the door, kick the druid into the door with some magical light.
Okay, so I suggest we pass the door. Just for now. We see what's a little bit further down.
If we are
If there's
confronted,
nothing, we come back to this door.
Am I drawn to this door?
No, you just. It's just a door to you.
It's just a gazebo. I'm sorry.
You just oddly like talking about the door and fondling it. That's a you thing.
We could
He's
continue, but what happens if somebody comes out the door and flanks us?
Somebody will be watching our back, and now we can move on.
if whatever behind that door decides to flank us, I think we're dead no matter what. So, for
What
now,
exactly are you guys scared of then?
The door.
When
You're
we touch the
scared of
door,
a tiny door?
Yeah, it's very intimidating. You just can't tell. You can't see what we see. At least I don't know what else everyone else is feeling.
Well, maybe you guys are experiencing some type of hallucinogen, and I'm the only one that's not.
Or maybe
Maybe you had your memory wiped.
maybe it's me.
Thank you.
Maybe the last time you touched something, lost your memory and attacked me, and this time I won't hold back if it happens again.
I didn't touch something to lose my memory. Thank you very much.
So you remember.
I remember trying to. I do remember concentrating and letting the darkness in, right?
Yes.
Oh wait, that's stupider
Yeah.
than what I thought. Never mind.
I explained this to the group. Ooh, yeah, here we go. In character. I explained what happened. I was focusing, trying to connect to the darkness here. Maybe guide me or something, and I lost my memory. Maybe that's why I'm not so afraid of this door, because I've already let it in. Maybe you should let it in too, and maybe you should just let me do my job.
Maybe we should check if there's evil in you or not. And
Or-
that's the thing speaking.
Or
Who here can see evil?
consider this one.
I can see evil.
I'm speaking as the
You-
jester. Consider that perhaps whatever is behind that door is a predator, and that by erasing your memory, it's made you the perfect prey.
Well, that's true. It's much like nature. Or maybe it sees me, and maybe I see it as a prey, and I fear it not.
I'm sorry. I'd just like to point out, and I would like to lean like over past Darian as I'm still hiding behind him because of this door. I'd just like to point out that what you just said was completely stupid. And then go completely right behind Darian all over again.
I'm gonna turn and
Then
give him
why
like
not
a.
allow me to at least open the door so we can see what's in there?
That one's finally said something worth agreeing to.
I'm gonna lean over again. Don't agree with me. And then I'm gonna go back behind her.
Is the orb reacting? Can I look at the sling I have? Is the orb or the prism reacting to this?
Looking at the prism at this moment, you feel like it is stable as it was
Is there-
before. It is continuously having that same yellow internal glow.
Is there a portcullis on the door?
Is there what, sorry?
Any kind of window-like object?
Nope. It is a solid metal door.
Is there a keyhole?
Nope.
Okay.
Just a handle.
So we go more down this hallway, right? Or are we sending him alone?
I would prefer going down the hallway first.
I
If
agree.
we are absolutely exhausted
Alright,
of options,
but we come back
I
to
have
this
no
door.
problems with coming back.
There we go.
I
Thank you.
agree.
Down the
now-
hallway we go. Do.
Let's go.
Alright, go on.
Don't forget to pull on the lamp, see if any of them are a secret level door lever.
As we pass the door,
You
and
pull on
continue to
this
walk-
lamp, it opens the door.
That would suck. But we wouldn't
Uh,
know.
Yeah, as we're passing the door and like continue to go further down the hallway, I would like to continue to turn back towards that door every so often. Like, just,
Yep.
Watch the door. Thank you.
just watch
Good
the
job.
door. Yeah.
Good shit.
You get 5 feet away
Check
from
and
the
check.
door and can't see it anymore.
I know, but you know.
But
what
he's
else
doing
do I
what
do
he's-
here?
He's doing what he's best at. He's staring at the door.
It's the strangest thing, as much as it seems like the darkness that is spewing out of that doorway is the same as the entirety of the darkness all around you. It's almost as if continuously looking at it, you can feel that specifically,
Later door.
even surrounded by darkness, and even if you can't see it, you can feel it.
So it feels more dark,
Feels more darker.
darker.
More darker, you said.
So you move down the hallway, and there is another door in front of you.
Okay.
Again.
I guess we all take turns on saying who it
Yeah,
was
yeah.
for, right?
In this door, you all take turns with very with extreme care and different to the other
We all
one.
reach. We all reach.
Yeah, it's not.
the door
You don't
number
feel you don't feel the same dread as you did with the previous one.
Okay. So I'm gonna say, for this new door that we walked up on, although this one feels safer, I feel like we should open the other door. Curiosity is getting kind of the best of me. I'm not gonna
Let's
lie.
go into the one that's feels safer for now. We'll go back. We'll circle back. There's a pin in that right now. You know.
I just feel like there's something bad behind this door because it just feels so easy. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, you know what? Sometimes you got to get into a fight.
I just went for
well,
Pooey's
but then
pizza.
technically we could have said that about the other door.
I
That
just went
felt
for
more
Pooey's
like a
pizza.
slaughter.
From the notes I've read and from what I've experienced with y'all is, anytime we follow y'all's path, we end up having to fight something.
That's weird because it. Okay.
Is the guy who started most of the fights?
I didn't start.
What do you
I didn't
What do
start
you
the
mean?
gelatinous cube. I didn't start the gelatinous cube.
Was it in the notes?
Was it in note? He's got a point.
It probably was in the notes.
That's the thing. That's the way the character is. Yeah, it probably was in the notes. We had at least a long rest since then. It was probably put into the notes for sure.
Yes.
If we have had a long rest since then.
And from my understanding, wasn't it me that led us to, hold on, checks the notes, the weird hag, as Notebook puts it.
Oh god.
I'm gonna walk over as soon as Patui says that. Put my give him a tap on the back and just say, "I don't care what anyone says about you. I think you're cool."
How about you're both assholes? Let's open that door we just got to.
Notebook speaks the truth.
Are you opening the door?
I'm
The
stepping to the
safety
back
door.
of the group.
Alright.
Oh no.
I'll open the door if
I'm
that's what
going
needs
to
happen.
pick up Patui and carry him through the door.
I don't trust the easy path.
Alright.
Yeah, how's that worked out for you?
I don't know. I kind of agree with that because I said that at the beginning before, right when we reached this door. So I kind of, I'm gonna have to take.
You know what?
You were cowering from the other door. What do you mean?
Well,
Make
okay.
up your
yes.
mind.
No. I mean, I agree. I was cowering, but like at the same time, I want to conquer that fear. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm doing this.
Yeah, no, I got you. It's fine.
Yeah, you get it. You know, like I want
Come on,
to
man.
curiosity. Like I said,
Well-
as soon as the further we got from the door, the more curious I got, and that's why I was like,
Thing is,
Why don't
like
we
the
just-
last time we pressed any kind of issue, somebody lost their memory.
okay, I'm gonna walk up to the safe door and kick it in.
You're going to try and kick the safe door in?
Can you roll for me, someone?
Old door. by
Yeah,
the
that's
way.
gonna be a hefty strength check because this is also a metal door and it's relatively
I
heavy
won't-
duty.
This was not said.
He's
You
got
said
it.
it's a
I
normal
believe in
door.
him.
You got it, buddy.
I-
Did you try to
someone
open
give
the
me
door
my
before you
crit.
kicked it?
Give me my crit die. Someone give me my crit die.
Ah,
not
That's a 7.
there it is.
That's
That's still a 17. on the
17
die.
plus what? Plus
What's
what's your strength modifier?
Yeah.
So strength is plus 3.
Alright, dirty 20. You know what? That is pretty good. You have quite a bit of experience of kicking in doors, so you have a little bit of a run start, everyone makes way and you just straight up kick this metal door just and you can see it scrape onto the ground all the way as you look inwards and you see
You kicked it the wrong way in. Like it's
Nothing.
supposed to be a full door and you kicked it through.
What is it with you and kicking in doors?
He's good at it.
can you bring the characters down here?
New proficiency found. Door kicking.
You know what?
Oh wait, sorry. Nope.
We
Up here.
The thing, we found out why we have Vile here. He kicks in the doors. That's why he was so frustrated at Lila. He hadn't gotten a chance to kick in a door, so he had to kick in hers.
You guys haven't seen my superpower yet. Kicking doors in.
Alright, never mind. No, I'll just do it myself. It's fine.
I missed where you wanted us to actually move them to. I was waiting for that hopeful instruction again.
I was scratching my ear.
I don't
That
have
requires my
lazy.
mouse hand.
I don't have a working laptop to do this.
And Rev's excuse is the winner.
AJ.
Yes. What's up?
We kick in the fucking door.
Okay. Thought it was.
Oh, did you see it?
The wrong direction.
No idea. What is
I'd
going on?
high five you if I could, Vile. Like, if this was a real table game, we'd be high fiving right now.
Alright,
Oh yeah.
you kicked the door in, and
The wrong direction? Even if.
I mean, it opened, so
Jay,
yes, yes. What's up?
check your
Oh,
DMs.
my DMs. Shit. Why are you sliding in?
What are you sliding
Why?
in the DMs mid
Oh,
game?
wink, wink.
You can't add the wink. We already know the.
Sure.
He slid in his DMs.
Go on.
mid-game.
So the rest of you.
We all agree that, or Darian is carrying Batui, right? You said
Correct.
that's what you were doing. Okay,
Ah.
so he doesn't run off.
have
He's
grappled
gonna,
Batui.
he's gonna grab me first. I'm not liking this getting
Okay.
manhandled by everybody.
Well,
Yeah, you do. Don't lie.
Give me a strength check,
what is it?
Darren, and well, I guess it would be in athletics, and you can try and give me a dexterity saving throw or a acrobatics to get away,
Okay.
or
So
strength.
athletics?
Yeah, you athletics.
Fair is fair.
Whatever, man.
16.
Jeez.
That's 11 plus 5, 16.
You rolled a 2,
You
so
I'm carrying him.
he's
You're not
flapping, and it's just like carrying the baby panda. It's pretty much the same, except he's just flapping around a little bit, and he's trying to escape, but it's just not working
cute.
out. It's
It'd be cute if he was the panda.
It'd be cute if it wasn't fucking weird.
If it wasn't,
It'd be cute if it was the panda.
And so you
Just
carry him through the threshold like your wife, and
No, he's over my shoulder, thank you
oh,
very much.
all right, never mind.
Oh no, I'm
Fireman
fighting
carry.
if you're carrying me.
Over
Yeah,
his
that's
cave
fine.
wife. Like his
That's
cave
fine.
wife.
you can fight as much as you want. You rolled a 2.
Yeah, you failed the fight, okay?
Like, at
Anyway.
Vile,
some point you're gonna do that. Oh,
what are you doing? You kicked in the
I-
door and you're in front. You
Alright.
step onto the floor and you instantly slightly wet.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn around towards the group that's kind of still in the hallway, and then just be like, "See, nothing to worry about," and then act like something pulled me to the left.
As you give me a dexterity saving throw. Give me a dexterity saving throw for that, real
Require,
quick.
like, a perception check too while we're at it. Like, come on now.
I'd say we should have disadvantage on the
Oh, yeah,
perception.
he has-
in the darkness.
Because of the dark.
That is not what it's for.
Like,
Oh, no!
Oh no!
Okay, so I'm rolling a dexterity saving throw.
Yes.
Okay. What is
Wait, I
your
thought it was just
dexterity-
Vile. Everybody or
Wait,
what?
Well,
No,
he
just
gotta roll
Vile.
for Vile.
Okay,
Okay.
15.
Oh, okay.
15, it's 15 on the die.
Yeah, plus whatever he has. It's good enough.
for his +1.
Yeah.
Plus 16.
It's good enough. It's just that as soon as you do this, you quickly realize that there's a ledge here, and this is actually a bridge. And as you're about to yank yourself up and launch off the bridge, you catch yourself and just comes right back in view of everyone.
Yeah, I'm gonna come back in review and be like, "It's okay. Just don't go that way."
So back to my door it is.
Shinderu.
I'm gonna
Um,
turn myself
there's a bridge.
so Lila can hit Patui in the head. And like, can you handle that?
Somebody needs to hit Vile on the head.
Would you say that him almost falling is enough distraction for me to roll another escape attempt?
I.
Not wrong.
I would say he's very adamant on keeping you in his grasp, considering the acts that have been made recently. So I will say not, and also considering that you rolled a 2.
I'm gonna switch out Folio for Snuffles.
All right.
Because Darian said he was turning Patui around so that his face is like level with me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Same.
so just to make sure, am I like, is my head near your back?
Yes.
Or are you carrying me? Okay. Okay. Go ahead and do what you're gonna do, Snuffles.
I'm just gonna say, if we convince him to put you down, you're gonna keep being stupid, trying to run off, get us killed.
I wouldn't say I'm stupid, and at this point, DM, I'm assuming since he's got me slung over, I still have access. Since my hands are free.
Yes.
Please.
All right.
I'm gonna reach in my pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out some seeds.
Mm-hmm.
Darian, how tall are you?
6 something, 6'4", 6'5".
I'm gonna throw my arm around and shove seeds down the back of his pants and use Druidcraft to make a whole bunch of flowers.
I would say there isn't much of a saving throw here, because it's
Some flowers sprout and then dissipate.
you know what,
And Darian has to be
and,
like, what
yeah.
the fuck?
I would say you get a you get advantage on this that you're attempting, but Darian still gets a chance to wiggle his ass out of the way.
Alright, what am I rolling?
Dexterity saving throw.
This isn't even an attack. This is just to make him uncomfortable.
15.
15. Give me a dexterity, or a sleight of hand, I guess would be this, but with advantage. Because I'm pretty
Okay.
sure this is one of the things that wasn't really to be expected.
Yeah, no, this ain't
Yeah.
expected.
Yeah.
Not by the books.
I'm
I
missing
expected
off.
of our players.
I would like an audible sign noted. Thank you very much.
So 14. And your sleight of hand is was nice. So 17. How much was yours, Darren?
15.
15. He shoved some seeds down your pants and blossomed a few flowers. It's uncomfortable.
Lovely. Thank you.
For like 5 seconds.
Yeah, and
Not
then
even
it's
that. Not even that. But yeah.
it just disappears. It's like it was never
Alright,
there.
I'm going to use. I'm going to further grapple him and try to tie him up.
Can we please?
Like,
Look,
Darian,
big-
Darian,
big
Darian,
man.
just put it.
big man,
Okay.
just put him down.
Yeah.
he's gonna get us killed again. Like, what the fuck?
And
I believe that
if he
you guys
does
are doing that in character. I'm pretty sure you guys are doing that well off on your own.
Well,
Can I just toss him over the bridge?
At this point, can we just get to doing it? Whatever, even if it is
Yeah,
getting us
please.
killed, let's just.
So
I
what
set
are
him
you?
down. I punched him in the face a little bit, like a little light punch. Be like,
fall
"Quit
over,
being
okay?
stupid," and then we're good. Continue.
All right.
If he tries to run past me to the door, I will clothesline him.
All right. Patui, you're now in front.
Wait,
Well,
why am I
Because I put you in front.
Of
you want
Darian.
to put me in front of you, to where I could run further into a room.
With
You
us
know,
in front
at
of
this
you.
point, if you die, it's on you.
Yeah. Let's go.
I'm gonna sidestep by the door, and I'm not moving forward until I see other people move forward.
Jesus Christ.
I'm already forward.
Yeah, he's already moving forward.
I'm already forward. See, forward.
I'm assuming
Still going.
File is moving forward as well. Yes, File?
I stick with Lila.
Patui?
Yes.
Are you moving?
I'm debating on it.
Right?
I can't fit between Lila and Vile. Our place markers are too big. I'm scared.
Actually, I'm going to stand with my foot in the doorway so the door doesn't shut behind us.
Alright.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah. You. Oh. There. You stand your foot on your doorway, and Zed, you approach a relatively familiar sight, as the pattern on the ground does seem familiar. Just
Well, was it just the pattern changing? I thought it was like the edge of the bridge.
no, that is the pattern on the ground is familiar as to
Oh.
one that was
Yeah.
once yellow.
Oh, look, we found not the matching color one.
This is blue.
Once again, lower your lift height. That way you don't have to.
I'll have to do that.
On your top of the screen, left of those numbers of the rotation degrees, there's a guy lifting weight. Fucking beefing it.
There's a guy lifting weight. Alright,
Yeah.
got it.
Just lower it. There you go.
Should we try and do it anyway? Or are we gonna go try and find the red one?
I think we should look for the red one.
I agree.
DM,
we-
can I do what I messaged you about?
Yes. Darian, how far forward are you going? Or are you staying there? Vile? Rev, if you've been talking, we can't hear you.
I'm sorry, what happened?
I was just asking how
so-
far you were going.
Oh. Yeah, just I'll be next to
Or do you want to
I'll
be
be-
back here with Patui? Who's
I'll be
holding the
back.
door?
Fully- I fully assume Patui is going to run away.
Okay, so I'll stay with Patui.
But also, at this point, I don't care.
Oh, you don't okay, we don't care?
Like, let him go. Like, if he's gonna go
Okay,
kill
then-
himself, he's gonna go kill himself.
Okay, halfway on the bridge then.
Alright. You see, now in this one, there is also engravings onto this brazier. But once again, you can't read it without comprehend languages.
I still feel like we should probably, at most, finish searching this room, see if there's another passageway in or out of it, and probably go find a different room.
So you're not reading it?
Do we want to try reading it right now? I mean, I'm not the only member here. I just gave my opinion.
Search the room, then probably read. But I think we should look for the red if we're following the pattern.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, go
But
on.
reading can't hurt. Right? Question mark?
Oh yeah, you're definitely right there.
Okay.
If y'all want to take time to search the room, it'll take me 10 minutes to ritual cast comprehend languages.
Basically.
I search for traps and hidden doors
I'm sitting down.
Alright,
for 10 minutes.
so
Me and Lila are doing the
Yeah.
comprehend languages.
yeah. Taking a look around while they're doing this and looking over the bridge, do you see that there is just at the edge of your vision, there's water that is just sitting calmly at the edge. Continuing forward and exploring the room and doing some more investigating. It seems like just a bridge. The one thing that you notice the most is the ruined state of this specific area, alongside with the first brazier room. Seem to be the ones that are the most costed by time.
How can you tell if something's ritual castable or not?
It says it.
It will. Yeah, it'll say it on the card.
And getting to the other end here, you see another door
For example,
identical to
if-
the one that you found to enter this room.
For example, Squig, if you have either comprehend languages or detect magic, up where the school is on the card, for example, comprehend languages is divination and then parentheses ritual.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
I'm assuming there's nothing else that you would like to do in the meantime, and we can get to the end of the 10 minutes.
Correct.
All right. So you both finish the incantation to be able to read what is inscribed upon this brazier, and you see written this. And in her vision, the expense of her people and their travels ahead saw no linearity, and so allowed them their passage. I'll post that in. I know. Read it one more time. And in her vision, the expense of her people and their travels ahead saw no linearity, and so allowed them their passage.
Say the last part again? The last sentence you said?
And so allowed them their passage.
Okay, thank you.
Posted in the SotVD text.
I was looking at scheduling, my bad.
Oh, that's my
I
bad,
know
I'm
that's
pretty
where
sure.
the
Yep,
important.
this-
I know that's where the important pieces get posted.
Yep.
All right. Shall we continue then?
I'm writing. Just give me a sec, please.
Mhm. Batui,
Yes.
is there anything in particular that you would like to do?
Yes, I did what I messaged you about, and I think I messaged you the role.
Got it. I would say that from this distance, it's damn near what's the word? Impossible for them to notice either way. I'll have Vile make me a perception check.
Let's do it.
Getting into it. Oh, wrong one.
Yep, that's a 4. Okay. Yeah.
That's like a
No one
total of
notices.
7, I think.
Not a sound.
Oh shit, I forgot. Sorry, I forgot I'm push talk. Okay. Need you ask what I'm going to do?
Sorry?
I said, need you ask what I'm going to do?
I am assuming.
You're probably assuming correct.
Sorry?
I said you're probably assuming correct.
Yes. I am.
But no. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Have you two written it out?
Yeah. Which one was that?
Zad and Lila.
Oh yeah, I'm just letting y'all resolve whatever you're doing.
Yeah. What do you do with this? What is your next step?
I think the plan was to continue past it.
All right.
We're hunting for the red one.
You move on past it. Patui.
There.
You move back towards the door.
Yes.
I gasp.
And seeing obviously what you've been seeing all up to this point, which is just a normal door. And that eagerness, that curiosity to open it, you just reach out towards the handle. You pull. The door
Sorry.
it opens.
That door needs some WD-40, homie.
Do we hear that or no?
I would say, since you guys are moving way past, I would say that as far away as you are, you do not hear it.
I do not wish to step into the room yet. What I would like to do is call out into the room and ask for permission. And I'll ask like this:
Mhm.
Whoever's there, whatever's there, may I enter? Please welcome me in.
You do hear that echoing. His voice echoing through the hallways.
I'm gonna look to the party and be like, he's made his own choice.
Um, okay.
Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted. Is he always like this?
Yes.
As you reach inwards towards this room, you sense it slightly again. The familiar feeling of looking inwards. And all of those memories that you now know you lost. But you're completely fine. There is a strange familiarity with the darkness within this room for you.
With the utmost prideful stride I can, I'm going to walk into the room.
Give me a charisma saving throw.
Yes, sir.
I've probably like stopped. I'm not like moving. I'm just looking back the direction we came.
You should have picked me on that day, that night.
I didn't have a choice.
That's fair.
18. You said charisma saving throw, right?
Yes.
Yeah, 18.
You push forward into this room, and that sense that you didn't know was there until now, you just heard the others talking about it, that sense of dread, it starts to creep in slowly as you feel this other presence, unknowable, just out of this world. Something you've never experienced before. It attempts to push itself onto you, but you stand your ground. Although you have no recollection of who you were, doesn't necessarily make you weak-willed. Maybe even helps, as there's less to protect. And you push forward into the room. It's just as dark as the outside.
Okay, so I know that something's actively trying to act on me.
Yes.
Um, I'm gonna kind of like curtsy bow, I guess. I ask that you humbly present yourself instead of this around the bush way of trying to get at me. And I kind of snicker at my own joke.
As you say that, there's nothing. No sound. Not even the echo of your own voice. Just emptiness. Non-existence. First time, even though after losing your memories, that would be pretty lonely. You'll have people around you. This is the first time you truly feel alone.
Do I still feel Ono on me?
Ono?
Yes.
You brought Ono into it?
I'm assuming he's been on me.
Dude's killed an innocent monkey.
Unless somebody else is carrying.
Oh no.
Nope.
I just put the token on me because I didn't know if he was somebody else was carrying him or not.
I will say, for the sake of this, because Ono isn't stupid, it has basic animal instincts. It did not go into the room with you. As soon as you reached out for the door and opened it and attempted to go inside, Ono refused to walk through.
Okay, well then I'm gonna say he probably dipped off to the closest person, which would be Vile.
That was. He has no idea where Val. Actually, Val is probably gone with the group, so.
I did not. I stayed on that.
You stay on the.
I stay on
halfway
the
of
bridge. Yes.
Yeah.
You can put me in the halfway point or the halfway of the halfway point from the very beginning. It wouldn't matter, but I would say yeah, I'm probably the closest.
Give him the halfway of the halfway of the halfway point. All right.
Oh, okay. I see you. I see you.
Well, that's. Ono is just outside. You can't see or hear Ono anymore.
Oh, he can't send Ono to me before he goes in, since like maybe like the monkey had like a reaction, because obviously he's not gonna go in while he's
can try.
trying to make that attempt to go in. Maybe like
You can definitely try. You don't know if the monkey is going to obey you. Or if it's
we're
going
talking
to
about
reach
squiggles here, right?
the monkey. Yeah.
No, I know. But I'm
Squiggles.
saying like
Sorry. Patui
Yeah.
is sending the monkey to you. Yes.
Okay. And are you cool with that? Like the monkey had like kind of a reaction towards the door, and just you were like,
Yeah,
"Hey,
that's
then
fine.
you go with the
Completely
others."
understand.
Okay.
Hmm?
That's what I'm saying. I'm assuming he would go to the closest person, which would be you. Would be the closest out of the party.
Good. On your
Now,
left.
so I am in the middle of a room with a sense of void and abyssal, or a sense of a void.
Yes.
Is the prism doing anything?
Got the prism inside.
Yeah, it's been slung on me the entire time.
Make me that charisma saving throw again, but with disadvantage.
Oh shit!
Sorry, just make the charisma saving throw again. You should have had disadvantage because of the prism there being there.
Nat 20 plus 1, 21.
Pretty good. Alright. Nothing changes. Same thing happens. And you don't necessarily see any difference in the prism.
Then I'm just gonna continue speaking. I seek only to help the lost souls that have been here.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
I'm gonna keep continuously really trying hard to reach out to the thing that has been trying to affect us, or at least specifically affect me.
Whenever we fast forward later on onto this side of the group, I just like to say I want to have a moment with the monkey. Not a weird moment. Don't make it weird, but like, you know, I want to have like my own little like moment where like you'll
He-
understand when it gets to that.
He needs some
Go
time
back.
alone with his monkey.
No. I just want to have like a funny moment where like the monkey like tries to climb on me and be like, "No, go to Darien," and like like swing around, that kind of thing. So
He wants some time alone with his monkey.
his monkey. So
So, for the sake of this,
Sorry. It's like
I
5
see.
something in the morning.
let me do this. I'm going to do some improvisation here with the. Nope. And you be here. No. Is this one not fully? Oh well. What else do you do inside of that room?
I would like to use my staff as like a poking around, kind of like a blind person does, to move about the room.
And so you do. Alright, you slap away. Let me do this real quick. So that I can have all of the things here. The rest of you are going through, I'm assuming.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Therian,
believe-
Lana,
I believe we went past the brazier.
yeah, and there's a
I
door.
I stated that as soon as we heard his voice echoing, I just stopped.
Yes.
Okay, when that happens, I'm gonna say, "Did we go save him again?"
Wait, whose voice? My voice?
No. Okay, actually,
No, when I called
monkey.
out into the room.
Yeah. So hold on. Monkey plays that first, then voice.
Right.
So monkey play, go.
Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna be waiting at that halfway of the halfway of the halfway point, and I'll be hanging out, just kind of looking around, and I'm waiting for Patui to show up. And as I'm sitting there thinking, like, should I just go catch up to the group? Monkey will show up and like climb up on me, afraid, of course, because obviously Patui went into a room that I don't know, maybe should have, shouldn't have. And I'm gonna be like, no, get down. And then I'm gonna like put him on the floor, and then the monkey's gonna climb back up, and I'm gonna be like, no, go to Darien, no, and like gonna continue to like climb back up on me every time, and then I'm just gonna be like, God, do I have to take you to Darien? Is this what's going on right now, or are you gonna go back to Patui? Because I don't have time for this. I'm thinking, and this is obviously the most I've ever talked in. It's me versus a monkey.
And then eventually I'm gonna just say, God, okay, you know what? We'll go. And then I'll start walking to catch up to the group while the monkey's on my shoulder. Kind of have my own little like batter against it, like, why do you do this
Good.
to me? And then little thing.
Sounds good. Sounds good. The monkey is a
Highlight
little
of
bit
the night.
distraught. And there you go. Do you guys even open the door at all?
I think by now we would have opened the door to the next room, but not really gone in it. Maybe barely gone in it.
Alright.
I'm just trying to figure out the time frame because like
Yeah.
I wouldn't know that he's gone until I hear the yell, but I assume he's gone because
Yep.
It also depends when he snuck off, right? Because it took
Yeah,
me
yeah.
10 minutes to cast comprehend languages.
What would you say, Patui? At what point would you have snuck off?
Probably when they moved to the middle of the room.
So we
Open the
wouldn't have
door.
even gotten in the door yet.
Yeah. You would have
Yeah.
just finished the casting. Of the spell.
Time passes differently when you're in a hyperbolic time chamber.
So, what are you doing?
Well, hold up.
Does
I'm asking,
everyone take it?
it's right after the door, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, so Vile's coming up with a monkey.
Mhm.
And
Well, I have a
begin.
bit of a walk to walk and catch up to you guys, so
Not like that much of a
Oh,
walk.
it's barely anything.
Yeah,
it's not that much of a walk. Okay.
they would still be using comprehend language. It's just gonna pop when we hear Patui yell into the darkness. So you have the
I don't
floor.
hear it because the monkey's like screaming in my ear.
Yeah.
No. You would have heard me yelling out to the door. You would have heard me calling out to the door. The monkey left me when I started going into the room.
Okay, so I would have heard the yell first, then the
You
monkey.
would have heard the calling out, yeah.
Okay, cool.
If
I
you
pay
were
no.
able to discern what it said, you'd be able to discern that as the monkey was getting up to you.
Okay.
So as Patui comes up, or Val comes up with Patui's monkey.
Yes. So I'm walking up to you guys with the monkey.
I look over and I see the monkey. I'm like, he's gone again, isn't he?
I don't know. Just get this thing off of me, please, please.
I motion for the monkey to come to me.
It jumps off and wraps itself around Darian.
Thank you. So did anyone else hear the yell, or is it just?
Yeah. I'm tired of babysitting.
But he also did want to go, and you're not wrong.
I mean, we can leave him. What do you guys think?
I've made a lot of mistakes in this journey. And I've made it so far. But so is he. And I know you're tired of me, but I don't know if I can leave him behind.
Leave him.
Yes.
I don't remember him the way that you do. I
He has
don't
some of my notes.
understand the exact details of how difficult he is. But if this is a recurring theme, I am torn. I don't know the degree to which he's broken. But if he persists on this, then it must be extreme, and I don't know if we could help even if we wanted to. And
Yeah.
furthermore, despite the fact that I still feel some connection to him, I have things I need to do. And I don't know if I can risk getting myself killed because he's made another stupid decision.
We're risking our lives every moment doing this mission that we're not even doing anymore. This is just something we did while doing something else. And he came down in here with us. Did he not?
Mm.
We don't get paid to do this part. We get paid to do the other part. I mean, no offense, Darian. I know you you
This is
love
the part
money.
this is the part we're getting paid for.
Even if, regardless, he's here with us, is he not? Is he
I don't
not
see him.
part of the trials that we are learning? And he was only attracted to that door, none of us.
He wasn't attracted.
Well,
that
you're
was the thing.
either way, he's the only one that can go through that door that we couldn't. Why? None of us will obviously know, but I do know that he's part of this group. We all have our own struggles. We all have our own things that we go through, of course, every day. But we're here now.
You say he's part of this group. I don't see him here with us.
Yeah, well, I don't really consider myself part of the group. I'm kind of a different person, obviously. I act different than most of
kind
y'all.
of
I
an
make
ass.
horrible decisions, of course, but he is, I mean, like I said, we all have our own things that we go through. He is here with us now. He came in here with us. And if we leave him alone,
Seems like he wanted to be alone.
I don't know.
We
Didn't
told
seem
him
like
that
it to me.
we told him that faced with no other option we would come back regardless, and he chose to go back without us.
Curiosity gets to the best of us all the time.
Maybe far too often with some.
Yeah. But we learn to grow out of it eventually.
If he went in there, if that door is still open, I will gladly yell at him to come out of that door. But I don't want to go in there.
Then we won't go in. But if someone must, I will.
Then let's go. Before I
Then we
change
go.
my mind.
I go where
Then we
Lila
go.
goes. Notebook, you got any
Nope, let's go.
He has your notebook, right?
Yeah, some of my notes.
I only have no.
You're going
skills
for the
related to
notebook.
me.
Okay.
On top of the fact that he has the prism.
We don't know that though.
He
Yeah,
does.
do-
He does
Well,
actually.
we
Yeah.
do
You
know
would?
that.
He
No, but
actually
we don't know
really
that yet.
does. Yeah. He really does have the
I know,
prism.
but again, we don't, as characters, we don't know that. We just know he
Yeah, you
fucked
guys
around
do,
there.
because I split it over me in front of you guys.
Yeah, he did. He really did.
Y'all were just gonna leave it on the ground after it lost its color.
I mean, we do need it. we don't know if we need it, but the next section, you know what I mean? Like, if we need it and he dies in that room with it, like, who's gonna go in after?
The monkey.
Who's
monkey.
pregnant?
Alright. So we're backtracking, saving.
Just for now, yes.
Alright.
Alright, so before we do that, we're gonna go back to where he is.
Got it.
Tui, you see your map,
Aye.
your tiny little map here?
Yes.
Alright. You moved into the room, and it is a void of a room from your perspective. And this strange sensation starts getting to you. That dread becomes stronger and stronger. Let me do a little something here.
So when you say that dread, would you be like it's the equivalent of Harry Potter getting closer to a Horcrux?
That's a good comparison.
That is a very good comparison.
As you move further into this room, you feel that all around you, and you hear the sounds that once was silent, and now it's just. You hear a sludging noise. The door behind you shuts closed, and you feel this entity near you, in front of you, next to you, behind you, above you. You hear screams coming from it. Various different pitches of screams. Loud. Quiet. You feel it coming towards you, and a tentacle wraps around you, lifts you up off of the ground. And that is where we're going to leave off this session.
Vile, kick the door in.
Oh man.
So I can't kick the door in because that was all happening while we were making that decision to go back.
This happened
Wow,
as
kick the
soon
door.
as you started making your way through, about halfway through the bridge. You heard
Okay.
the door.
Listen,
But close.
Vile. You have one job, and it's kicking in doors, okay?
And
And critting bosses. Those are your two jobs.
Look, as much as I agree with you guys on that part, no promises, because I don't know how the roles are gonna go next session. You
I'll
know what
also
I mean?
kick it with you. It's fine.
Okay, so we'll have the double kick.
And so,
Oh yeah,
If
I'm not as
anything, I'll-
adept at kicking doors as you, but I will try.
dedication. I should get an advantage for now on every time I have to kick in the door. I'm just saying.
Me-
You know?
me and
I've
Darian will,
kicked in. Sorry,
me
go
and
ahead.
Darian will pick up Vile and use him like a battering ram. Feet first.
Oh no, feet first. Feet first.
That way you're kicking it.
Ultimate
Would you
siege
technically
weapon.
get advantage? Would you technically get advantage for that because they're aiding you in it?
Double the advantage? No, I'm just kidding.
So, this is where we're going to leave this off. I hope you guys appreciate the new Crisp Go XLR. It's so sexy. I love it.
Is that what that was?
Yes.
Oh, it fucking sucked. No, I'm just kidding.
And then Vile died mysteriously.
And then Vile just randomly disappeared midway going.
Yeah. You.
Buddy.
Okay, so
I'm just kidding. I loved it.
out of curiosity, Jay, I have a question.
Yes.
Because I was gonna ask to roll this while this thing was doing gurgly sounds.
Mhm.
Do I sense hostility, or do I just sense that it's there?
You sense that it was there. Whether you
So
sense
I don't
hostility,
sense-
that is up to you. That
or
is your
animosity.
intuition.
So the
You tell me.
screaming
I was
and
gonna-
picking you up didn't clue you in
Yeah,
at all.
the screaming and
Yeah.
didn't raise any red flags.
Well, this is
What
this is why I said this, because when you were doing that, I was gonna stop and be like, I have faced the abyss before and came back with no memory. I fear you not. Show yourself.
That'll have to be for next session.
Oh.
Yeah.
Something you should yell out into the dark.
Yes, we'll have to see that next time. So, thank you everyone. I'm going to finish off stream, and I will be right back with you guys.
For sure.
So does anybody remember if he said?
All right, stream.
Enjoyable, perhaps somewhat entertaining.
Or maybe just a good tidbit of a story. It was nice. I am very happy that I am now able to just
Do this whenever I wish.
and yeah, it feels good. It just feels fucking good. I am able to do so much more now, and it's just with a click of a few buttons and a few knob twists, and we're there. So, I appreciate everyone for coming. If you are new here, you can come into the Discord. That is where we post most of the maps that are used in these sessions. Post pictures, the different arts that we got custom made for each character, and all that stuff. And or also you can follow on other socials, and I believe this one is working. Nope, it is not. I am stupid, actually. My YouTube is where we keep the other sessions. That way, if you're not caught up with it, you can just go into the channel, the YouTube channel, and just a little bit. Yeah. And is oh, there is no command. Never mind. I'm done. So I will just post this here. There we go. That is the YouTube channel. I forgot to set up my YouTube command like the professional streamer that I am. But yeah, everyone that I'm streaming with, the ones that do actually stream, I'm streaming with Circulus. Let's take a look at what he was doing last time. Oh, he was doing some Valorant. Look at him.
She's underneath awning.
So gross.
One enemy remaining. Oh my god!
Fuck.
Somebody hit that.
Damn it.
Yeah, I believe Rev as well. He hasn't streamed in a while, so this is what I'm assuming this is. Either way, all of the maps in these sessions are done by our great mod, Sin. Wolf Sin. She's great. Do go check her out. But yeah, this is where I will end the stream. And I appreciate everyone that came. Astro, Hazard, Sin, Snow came in earlier, Gil, of course the players, but I don't need to say those. They're definitely here. Matthew, I know you were there at some point at the very start. Oh, you got here. You got to the end of the game. Very nice. What end did you get? Did you get fucking sucked? Fucking sucked. Oh wait, let me stop recording. Actually, everyone that is watching this on YouTube, like, subscribe, comment, whatever, all of those things. I don't fucking know. It helps out. I appreciate you watching. Bye bye.